Wobia sophobia emu wobovia ti asie se amebuofobia hu obi afa memuo hu active politics so koye politician na wuntumi nya enu tese wuntumi na oman eti bia wo hye no ka wuri se koyi a o title offering kure koso amebu an koyi a e ka wo offering e ka wo title wo so hu betiro wobia sorry ma oman no ye pack for papa a oni Kennedy no mo so man mu mai.
You're welcome to Rejoice Media TV. My name is DJ. I call me social media ambassador. You're streaming live on Rejoice FM 101.7. And then you daddy bako ha. You need to be doing come na papa we need to be doing come nipa we ni mu no. Watch the video be brave. Onene also panya. Otna some paka say no king, no vote. Let's set the record straight. Daddy, you're welcome to Rejoice Media TV.
Thank you.
Daddy, we've actually been able to
yeah, maybe.
Daddy, before I ever start now, what can I say? What's it? No can,
no vote.
Straight.
Yes, we are still insisting.
That's great.
Yeah.
Daddy, in patrol with the median DJ, I go more DJ.
More quite.
Yeah, more. We did the DJ, I now more DJ.
Maybe Dean the Apostle Paul Kofi Agyapong.
Oh, okay. Not just a poor no Bible.
Sunday.
Daddy, in patrol, you can't say Apostle Paul or any one.
Yo, Apostle Paul Kofi Agyapong kane nana siakwahene.
Okay.
Siakwahene obarakesi.
I see.
Ono anso na siakwa wachim eyini kuru. Otumfo ofano.
Okay.
Na onye ne baby ko. Okodi hene ansa no wo me.
I see.
Enti me mechiri ba ya henkan. Na me de ode meto no. Kofi Agyapong.
I see.
Ansana wo kodi hene a me maame na bishano na Assemblies of God Akotiala Central Church Kumasi na sofu bi o brana brofo no dia so no ba ne fe no Paul
okay
enjina na ni ye no na me maame hwe a o se daache no wogiri se ne ba no nyame de ne ba ye adwuma se sofo no ko fa Paul no no wo de be kan mesi esi akwahene Kofi Agyapong no ene be ye Paul Kofi Agyapong
na chese wo yi we fra normal nkonyadie no edo aba nyankopon
me ma ro mi mu gidie pa
I see
be say me free mo frase no ye wo me eto ho no panimfo chese papa be hwe me o hwe me ni ma sakola be ni badachi
I see
ye wo mi fiada no so ye wo mi fiada no de meto
so ne be ya ni din enyira
wow papa no gimidi pa
na chese wan kasa no enkrabrem nyina na omahu so be great
sana na tie enti me nyini no ano na chese ma me hwe me hu su yi enti ansankura me de me hu be mawurade at the age of 13 no na chese niema bi ti se masem sani we no na mawura sa
okay
mawura sa
entina that that's still young and strong no
self prepared
daddy mami mi say we breben and I'll start in Juma so ye Eddie about Christmas moon I breben na wote wo
be da si papa me ba ofre dwumanim 1985
na me man
84
okay
and 85 no ana kire say eyi no pa
85 na kire say e kom no echi 2 years
and pray and sabre no na mene ma yonkofu bi kochi asori a edikan ewo Aschambontin so ne friend the last days
ewo Kumasi
a okay friend the last days enti no se mu nipa bibre aso na nyina nyankura bata and they do baby no me film
okay
me film sa go back to Assemblies of God
u fla so na motie no
okay yeah near see no na based on certain principles we are na emma mentimi no monto aso enye dwuma ye obi a meje concrete meje no kredi meje pepepe yi nti woni san na ye niema numuran san na esa ya na ya sema bi
no krepa
nti eja ebasa na boko metwere lectures na eja won monto aso na me de bisa go back to Assemblies
okay
because can wo missionary group my teacher Assemblies of God branches be brave and send a new echi no we dey me humbo a crazy missionary group be near for CFM Christian Fellowship and Ministries and so near kuku classes and then I just say crazy no dey media put no papa Teaching sorry be brave.
And it is a Ghana had a watching chief.
And no question, a banner sorry cheer dear. Just say, my dear Coutinho. Plenty of sorry to go. Says a near Tennessee fellowship, and I could depend on sponsor. I be brave.
I see.
Yeah, because a money panel, where you man and say, when it's sorry, yet, man. They are sorry, or tie invite you or no tower, you know, obviously. Members know who preach a woman. That's all. You know, you see much. I'm a man into the
That ain't say, a man to say, wow, what you want, so now we are so. And I still now a assembly is none more in the group out there behind.
But that's a papa. A year, may a humana could see 1980. No, 1990. 1989.
Okay.
And I'm call me first Bible college.
Okay.
And after Bible college, and me say any CFM for no identity, Christian Fellowship Ministries.
And it's now no money.
David,
additional
Eddie Abinyai. Number who is a fellowship era no trip. A Gerardi war, what type of TV mamma said, may raise future leaders. Now, as I said, a yes, sorry, it shouldn't be fellowship because when you mean a Bribian in your way, and you'll bet him the fellowship why none who say ending. And you'll be what they fellowship assembly a young human, and nature is any pan on that you will know. And you may say, no, Mushirami. And no jam quite fair, and what you because mountains.
Okay.
Where you pagua Sabra number 2 or a so full pea no much did one or no.
I see.
Jimmy Bay and you started Victory at Church. You started a Victory Evangelica.
Okay.
You started as a Rema Victory Rema Church.
Victory
Rema.
Okay.
And then one Rema B. I was soon to the register ye. And the Evangelica, a chain Evangelica and the Sound Orthodox.
Okay.
And Chenos ye decided until the 10th year, and the Victory at Church. As I say, I'm your branches. A big cookie more. I will change it. I tear ye didn't come a Sunday and a branch back as a coromon.
I just say, Cofa Bayano on one.
Sapper penalty.
That's great.
And as any a Yemen, Sabi say, we will be a winning me. I have a case, Miss Ubias.
And you're not correct. Brassier,
I'm too name.
Correct.
And you began near Cassis many.
I see. Daddy, that is a whoop pass. I am someone Casankas and a baby baby how many years in you?
Me and Cassadia will meet to assemblies of God. And a bra many free palm who are the party, they 45 years.
Bear 45 years.
And a human as my 40 years.
That's great. Daddy. 45 years here when you media, my friend say, the entire mamma cry, and father crom young woman cried, and no mother woman. But Martina Kumasia could school somewhere from 2011, Kosipon Senior High School, 2016 University of Education, Winneba, as see a friend Amstead. And it's radio pa, and I'm here more radio station as for. But to me, would think to say, Oko can't say, no king, no food. I'm on for Cassa. Now, so for Bena. Was sorry, all your campaign. Kennedy Agyapong, 1 minute sika. Daddy, when he first time out, would you not obiachi? So maybe or minus so. And now what can you be happen?
That's papa near a man. Bia na frontier for the past 21 years. I've got Chabrabo. Meba na betie bi na mebe stand sorry
now say
e be send ebusua esiti afei na urade adum ya eho no ya tie nse free ho de hu a se ne amfie ni si ko na o si ebe fi ni ebe hwe ebusua ebe hwe sorry ni ebe won man nso na 80s ni mu politics nsem no enye nansen ya na sabi edi me ho bagimo eye aduma chede a ekama sofudie hu efri ahyase enti matwere ngoma bi saa ngoma no ko 4 time na be lanchie enti people's mother wo ye kane Ashanti regional deputy minister one of ye chairman
really
na book no din the role of the righteous in nation building see he said ewrade yi kire me say ɛsɛ me prepare asɔfoɔ ne akristofoɔ sɛ bɛyɛ a ɔmbɛte politics ase no ɔma play role. That was the vision. And the Hotel FM, Omama airtime, it was Wednesday, someone now, Rolling Star, doing so. So, okay, Sabrina. And I'm started all night. They talk to baby, not be a night for granted dimage. I'm a back who shed that be hidden when it's me bra. Now, my name, a sofa, will be a sheer near Bompire Magana. Now, there, no, and this lady here can be a friend of clergy for King. And no, a gunner for Christ.
Okay. Tonight is our number Bobby Mochi.
Ye Bompire Magana, ye too full a memo near Yen, yet, Sabrina man, a chassis, sir. In the American say, will be a sort of woman you see in a woman in the say. Now, me Bawa, nature say, may the radius of bar, my son, so you are more for. A dear won't bet me a million and man. I'm on mine at me at 2 pounds.
The gun and Ned, our commercial.
Papa, yes, and Damakuma said Damakuma so free Sabrina.
Okay.
Oh, me wound until young coupon are doom or may should I say, na ye abegunu ni yedi mu hwamon me sade en mentese wo kwa abrochira ye keke ni ade nyina minia ye nipa bitu wache ene wo nukuredi a wo mu nwini wo mu ho wo mu ye ni wo betimi se be ya wo mu no didi ho a wo beje bi wa kira magirima
na che se abrochira ni nyina ye nipa bi mu etu mu ache
sa
se na wo bedidi amadi aka na obi so abefa
afoforo so abefa enti broni adwen a wo de do ne man ye ne man yie no wanwini etutupa dwene wonye selfish or dream future people say niami ye eso mfaso magirima edisai
enti no munsu na afefefe no
enti no hwe wonsu ye wo hwe wo makwa ye gold a ye kan okọ Britain apart from gold reserve no mbe fa free Africa ne ba bia wo madi yesu bia wo mfa nyansa kwan sesa kogu ho no wo sa bi wo bi wasase ase but wo ntu
okọ Britain na mo wo
Britain na bi ho America bi ho enuti na America ye friend Manhattan okọ Manhattan no a na chese Red Indians na wo ho na gold wasase no so ena wo mo free Britain na wo mu dwane a ntokwa nti wo mde ko chechire America wo mo kotugu wo mo sukunkum wo mo basa oh enti se wo study wiase aman ni abakwasem na hunu adwen papa ebinu wa wo matim dia ye wo manyiye na wo ba bibrem ha ene sane onipa da sane de prehu akwaje fa ho dia ya nwene ho ye fa ho dia ne yemrikatu ododo enti ye to nkwase afapem na nye enya sem papa aniema bebre wo ho abresemu no mom ye di hu nkomo na ye hwe niema na sesenka ye yo
ansa na ye fa ho die no
ansa na ya prefer ho because woko abakwasemu a niema broni benya kwan a wo bekantan yeso Britain fui empoano fo en wo mu nyina kwa pamse sania asante edi empoano fo no pabro broni maji wo mo treaty na no the bond of 1844
okay
na adwen ni say obe protect from Ashantis.
And
this was Babedusu for 100 years, no intimate year quine, when Timmy and Tutunia and you may yet is a South Africa, Sanya Profana owner, Nefri, if you treaty. One can't answer my build on my mouth. We'll see. One may do flash antinsem, what you might achieve, what you flash antinsem, I will be bring my Santino class I be the and what can I boom. And to bring here, what you found, then I sent you beside you who say, answer the Bruni Bani Agyapong. Bruni na be pam ye nyina bom na yo man baako kasa be ne de betechire man sign education ye be hye no sign na role be na himfo e be play we nyina ya nwene ho enu an se di midikatu saa queen na ofiri mu na nsan do bi sa big six ne se mo de kasa be na betechire man na o be se brofo e ho ne di ntwo
you see
oh enti se ya maye ni ana ho ne educate ababunu no mama hunu ba bia ye free a ye ba enfun so ayaye ya ye mpese ye tie ho asesesa now a politics and time be a do fruit politics and chronobo ne samfungo a
daddy metie ni here
wow
na che say ye independent no say ma the role of leaders traditional leaders na no first no budi
say ke dwin ho ye na hu na die ne betum ne hemfo no aye efi say o man na wo cheche wo de asase na cheche
no correct
asase so wo na da so ye wo no dia na wa kwasem kwase amra say wo mo de wo mo nye active politics When you active politics, you end up going to them and you sue them. Sabi I'm waiting that you go politically. Says yeah, yeah, kasi. And him for kasi wo krom ha, including what him popro santene. Amanyofo bebre wo NPP mu a enam so musuro Kennedy nti wo mu nam sumase so mbe use sampani for titiro no sabe ya wo chacha kase ebetim wo Kennedy and withdraw. What be that? One soon I will say active politics almost stay out. So why do you do that?
Not to say, wow, can some natural we are not saying common change, someone intimidate you.
So woman will say, oh, mine, Sanya, Sabigana, ye city, Yenge Yagan say, ye mind who be here. Yenge Yagan see a better educated about politics and real life. And they take advantage of our ignorance. That's what politicians are doing. The premier we do see a man 40 years, say, or mine chichiri ye, a new penny now study. So it is the responsibility of every one of us to make sure that your dog or may you bet me. And this make catch you betting for when you move, send ye TTMA.
Say, yet your mind women will be any Ghana, dear, former president JM can say Ghana, the arena and Panama and Akaka say, and the United States, Casana and Ando so baby now so I. Omo winti se ka se minim se omo de ayi se video why the machine minim se omo aya man wie dia mitimi che na yenhwe kwan ben so na wona book in Japan wugina mu ka se no king no vote
papa bi
na che se wuhu ni ewo no mu a obetimi ayeden obeye edie nyina so na wo se papa yi ba bedura obetimi aba beye dia bo ma Ghana yetimi ade ye ho
bedase papa ni owu ni se yemfiti prekope ena yebie ya no can say no can no vote me wo wura no matombo asia steadily for years
okay
ni ane wo mu a na yentimi yenye sure ne say obedi atum sa fedie esese obedi manani on say quality si bia o man bia o manya revolution a o fapem SCP na mpuntu aba mahutu aba all the qualities are sat from their bedroom country no Canada wo mu. The money nim so obetuma ye bold at this point in time ababejina.
I see.
And to me catch now a day di kan ya meti se papa Kennedy so obejina na me yare meti news na within some few minutes na ya dey let you.
Seriously?
Yes.
That is going to say dream come true.
I'm telling you because that is the exact leader we need now to bring a political revolution in Ghana. And this our man ye betia ko ye chi bebre na nsunsuaso no enye papa. If it's any name says turnover no. Wow, turn around no. Young Rakufo do betimi dia brɛ and nunti and ye mu binum ye support no etimi encourage nipa so mo to abama no a wo hwɛ Ghana ya man yo sema bakwasema wo bie no a wo betima begina so ye ntun so aba watimi awini wo nkunudie mu de sɛ nanado
no crepa
but ye hwɛ ne akwakowi a wo no ne party pɛso wo mu gituma wo mu kata so apekwan bi so ne Bawumia be hwɛ nipa ko a they know very well say on to me stand on to me when he doesn't have what it takes to become a president. They know it very well. So Kennedy is the right person or may or don't may no and obey me assume. And nothing without boldness. Yes, so without him, yan twaba.
See,
don't say me bow. Yet to all yet say, Bawumia do may dear bro. Now mind your summer good year, a good year woman, yana men pen back.
What's in a man is a good year?
A good year no dos, one mama. One we political jokers. I'm sorry to say this. They've got to be serious with country. Because on my idea is a nipa di diagnosa. They need to be serious. Oh, nana si aso so as will be a timber yaman you need to know. I be pasa.
How does that joke comes about, and how do you see those things being a joke?
Obi kasa she nipa na the body language.
Okay.
There is statement urban say otinia okanase. Onimgana bakwasem. You know, a joke. A joke. And you know, no question say wo hwe say ne mekro no a na say one ma kan be say NPP for nanka so mo need that one candidate and this amanfo e de bonyo ne yaw e betuatia NPP mama hama asabe fa gonya o pon fa ni agro no mo
otumfo kan say amanfo de komne ani brani yaw ene tuti aje
protocol hino wakane yi
na say NPP so ba na o mama meye na so mo ye yesa na mo de be yede ebetu de ti na say otumfo sin prophet bia o yede o man we mu
no question
daddy ye hwe ni say the way I wo kan say me see bi mo hwa the way are more active politics na say mo nhwe that the history of Ghana Kennedy Agyapong I know say me a prophet be pray a year interview back in 2020 2018 2019 up to now omoda so can say Nyankopon choose Kennedy Agyapong say o may president na ka say obedi aye atum na say na ogitum no na say na ogitum no o say timamufo sorry na moye campaign edima oman nipa na ombeji na atum di na aba no so a omunya nye ready say omode ni beba me pa cho delegate no eye say sika na omudi akire ana say wo ohwehwemu say omo ne mpanfo ni nyina akire ombekọ akoto ama Kennedy Agyapong
no kwasem ni me pesa me bo Ghana wo di akoti no politics mu a omo ye delegates me pesa mbo ma baso ba
okay
amanfo underestimate omo ana bebre pamta de fin de show mu a enye sanity
amam ye delegate no
me na me ka kiro Ghanaians are genuine people me tu kwan mako Europe mako Asia America matata nkro bebre so abrochire ma me ka kiro se Ghana ye demufia your problem your leadership yenye bad sir it's not true
I see
dia emesika sem aba eye party abatuo mu a eno no kura kwambiso akoda ne proye katasehye ne proye ese ya manyo sem ne fapem no ne nyina ye nana dobre so na sade na akoskese kofu abreso ene NDC fam do we fam de ni anima na transportation
I see
wow a reasonable say we should be more sitting on listen you must sit here now person motivate you almost say ya betting to abama candidate bia sometimes from the distance from where the people are coming from they may need transportation na sika so enye sika bia sabi ebema politician bia kobokro no but na do brain so started from DC ni one why e to bia betia obi kwatiminya 3,000 now where do they get all those money from
Tinachi sanka hon no or start say or taking action
a very bad system na NPP di buy no a good system ama NDC creation o mo biem na a good system and can minimize corruption in party political system no but there in the bus as obi a yetimi agina dia ye nim so ye discipline akwa wi say and this will be betima ye candidate ekwan obefa so a empesua be say 200 and something obekọ eni sika pudu a ebe wuram ba bia Kennedy ko ye bia so ma wo motivational money bia papa nso kosi akiraba no wa double no two wo da so wa be wono e multi-millionaire
I see
what you say wono investment a wa American ko betima na tuogum dia ma delegacy to abama na enka no be won so now ye adwuma o banking sector Bank of Ghana and adidi mu usika ye say what about be vice president just overnight what my rich and I'm too sick gum they be so di gum pass I don't say moyesa
see
na edu bra mo kwa koto aba sabre na mo flow to money to say bibi no etugu da be na NPP be yesa na NPP no suban te sanke ye bubu ye nyakwasefo ye du omochi emmo mo support enu ti ye ka kire won pai wo mo guru Kennedy hu no mama na mba they should forget about it do mo di agodi abro tie wo mo di abro so mo Kennedy me so man yi mu a and wo mo nya ready say wo better position over 20 years we will punish them amon sakana nyo mo kwadia
I see na
wo mo di dia
20 years in na sika na egum pass ni nyina san
the son of say you because a business say I to eminia minim san wa bra bom sitie
no correct
e dia be tran mama your for dia babunu mu sabre dia crossa
daddy we dey me ntwa no me nam fofo me no mu wie school 2020 almost 60% na madam for back of frame DJ enti da be pa na be nyi ska atun akwa ware ne ye pie
kasa break awo me na first born prank enye ba
enti na che se emabunu ne de omo mfa ye nye hwe na obenya kwan krakọ kira de no na obi afro this all the 10,000 back
look at that
and some of our colleagues they were able to pay through those who couldn't pay we are still at home.
Look at that.
And tonight you say, most of what now one who say, baby or mine or corner, I could do baby. Me bacho aso for 80 paying for 80 kasa wokai e ko wiase nyina and this is the first time I may obi afre me frɛ which say me pese me nka asɛm emfa Kennedy Agyapong me pese Kennedy Agyapong emedi o man we so me bacho delegate o mutie wo se wo de wo hu se o mu nyansa asɛm be na wo ka e de akyerɛ mo
da sipi menian wadaruma me pese mesremu edi die mu a oman no ene aro oman ne dachi ene nara embanyin se unsechi nyawda ewa na otafre se yetimi yo mayiye enya kwanpa adanpa ensuo ne ne manyina ekoso a sania ababu na dachi no ye wo mu dia no edimirika kobroni kroso no eso beti ye betra ye mamu atimi agadwuma mahoto aba amane manyina wiyi etimi de mesre asi ahenefo de se momma ye pre papa preko sese sankanya dia anka mommo be kwa koto aba ade efiti preko bese obia general election bank anyhow
I see.
If it's a any delegate in your boy, you say, I am very serious. Say no cane, no vote. I said, no. NDC for crab baby, and my assurance say they are very serious as again. And a baby can say to the Swabadia, one better woman, one can sign in or may Dutch. No more woman, effort could dear any pay any juma. Will be a no run. So be a chairman, be no person where you will be away in the nim. So we delegates into a way in from Embra Makwai. See, will be to be no do kana.
Audio in my bonty say ministers and I say MPC Nibis or money register any panel and I want to name me probably register into Bawumia on your day on that.
It's Yambra.
Okay.
And we are saying Emma ministers and I made them catch them MPP away in the Nima Wemuna or no person didn't support Emma Bawumia. Bontuntia from Parliament.
Hey,
they are not honest people.
Baby, I do.
They are not honest. Look at your way. Both NDC, MPP. Are they serious? Parliamentar, what good gun the Nimu Asian, what boy do my bonnie? And it's a parliamentar.
You know, it's MPP or yes, I didn't know. One
more vote, one more out, one more coffee. They are not serious politicians. They are not serious. As yet, Momutia says a gun and no Munquadia. It is totally wrong. See, as you saw, Musa, Ghana, where there's a summer, your force, Momutim, your mother, Unrabo, Assemblyman, Unrabo, no fratna, or no himpo, no fratrans, and Assemblyman for President Faceton. What sort of indisciplined country is this? We need a man. We need a man to stand, a revolutionary leader, to turn things around. Yes, and to one.
Some real yeko is on about to me by my penya, a brand brand, a banner be dinkumo. But all recommend this all more sister constitution now him for MPP room.
I think the process is there. And Yama baby or previous government in the press among for making suggestions. But politicians I want to celebrate a fancy emblem because then they vote to all. You see, I dare be a benefit to all. More than 10 pesos as a son.
I see.
But in the Ababua or Memuni, no muchinia. Constitutional Review Committee or whatever. No. Your constitution, no bebre oha, and fire your brony jay. I tell you, I will not. Woko Yuka, assent to me, Sidney, watching yes, Samra. I don't know the Umra. Bogus laws, all bogus laws. It's in our books, yes, and we watch it.
Yes, VDS Grasha, I'm pinning back.
A bomb called Ecclesiastes, chapter 10, verse 16 and 17. Was a moonrie or maya, my brim pomfodi dianopa, as you say. Or maya moyo brashas here, I wouldn't prefer some muda so quas, and I would yaquai, Mudia pensio, Mudia bibia. Now we see perhaps you can put you at your son who bring conform. Are we serious? We are not serious. We are not serious. We say, na MP no kwaya, na obi apase me be bayare, obi apase me kwaye, obi aso. Obi aso. Mama ye educate on my man who say enya the papa. Who educate on my they'll stop doing those things.
Na daddy enye emphasis obi o hawa mania MP di obekono na as anyone will do my answer will sika or me back. I once a woman, some cry, ye who are memo papa, a juma wa, obitimi kwa jumania katiapa, Ghana katia, a bogus, and yet, and can private sector. A bomb cry. Now, have baby a dear chini penny murdery, obit to me a juma busumi near 300. How do you expect the person to be honest citizen? Obokrono. One more no, dear Gamma more than Yama Bebre, and Lutina corruption, as say woman on a pro man cosa, as I see a stop on. As I see a stop on the earlier, the better for all of us. I see.
The earlier, the better for all of us. And to Miss Ramora, Samu pese mutuminya obia obetima mana se Libya nomine other places are Rwanda no na sefo dia. I'm telling you, it's nobody than Kennedy. He's the man.
JM say oba biem na aba be rectify the mistakes. Oba be yen nyuma uncompleted because there are some project amoyo moyo segleme afari hospital, military hospital abanyi by 4 years na munye ntimi ade. Enwie credit project omugu so ase achichide nante omoye kakra no moye ni omojai ujehwe project bebre ku for contract pro de mai so full like kwan so full like kwan ya utimu se kwan na no me ko bisa police for ne se ntimu gina ma enkrofo ipa de excavator simo nam ko gina direct traffic ade mu ntimi control mra na omo ntimi ko so traffic kan ntimi nko no aba ebuwa kwa sa no mani nyina wo di James wo ba nanko ababa yes anu man yere a complete na 4 years nso anu yere okome pa chawo won susu se je am okotena pie ni wa tua bibia obanko bebo ase Kennedy Agyapong
ono na semkura de ya na no ho ye memobo me hu ne enchi a esese Mr. John Mahama Dramani o waste sikapudia wanya no amanyosem ntiam na nya no hotam na onye ni swade hu ne botai papa bi se obetumi afa ada nordnessa politics bi o mo siye mo makọ north akọ build ho eja me manwa o wasting time awre huye na sanya make no NPP ne yembo wonsobo efise se NPP na nado and Bawumia administration se omu di o mana no kura anka jem ni ano wo disappoint o manu enunti na mana basa Edie na ye hunu Joma ama bre.
Amfo sufre Mahama se ombra.
Obi en sufre no.
Ebi mu.
Obi en sufre no. Wo mu sufre no ye sabi no kofio.
Okay.
Eye no kofio. Oh, na ebeba se onu betumi anweni a na kire se NPP nwo bufuo ni omo be ye the way omo betreat Kennedy na be kire. Because a man for be o madwen se omo ntoaba enu na be ma second round Mahama etimi dia biti.
I see.
Yes, so they have to be careful. They need to be careful. Share Maminka way, nordness politicians almost so much as any room, almost disappoint you.
Kennedy Agyapong kind.
Almost yes.
Was in Yanko Ponce and made almost 2
I'm telling you, because I will chairman your four, I will gonna hang now. Nordness politicians, you know, almost name pa, and man your son you will see ye pa. Almost get to come from your son, all the 10 crying and Kumasi, almost from no to build the town. Don't talk cure the good time. Bedi pa e brom hotuo da bia de beti be na sika kakraka ye ko fa futuom e de course ye ko padan to kwa ade na so mo yesa do man kura sanka ye ni mu a e wasanka ye tibi swaye se asumbie ma nofa wo bia wo ye not na obegina se president ye to abama period as ye challenge you to do that
sir asumbie nya ma ya
ye mo mo president be ade nti no mo se o man resources sir Don't come go for tribum. I'm not necessarily one of the beautiful people you can find in the world, but the leadership are disappointing them.
I see.
What would you have? Now, what to think? No more create you. Neko, there's a concomba, and one anyway, no more bread to Sunuma Contokwa. I say, what man and you then be a dear Batibia Bruchile, what Bruni be a bar, and not nordness, and north and Toquenti, not being Sagana, Yakuntokwa. I don't know, Sebasa. Now when we just a wooden and 10 what the Yanfo. As I will say, me samba. Ubere. Will be a not going to say ye penisa. Daddy, on one end this for no canya to penisa.
So Western Nova, could be a friend that year so Swama district. Upon our book in Japan, Koram catcher and say, well, darken the Japan, NPP should will go to opposition straight away. And correct. Or more at your honorable festival. Or Traha now by Jabos or more in accident, none ye. Now, Swama district one. Or more the plantation Saka, I won't say body Sieno company be about the whole world and a company. Now, company in fact, I call our school. Ne mamma, ne papa, ne bushing of Funina. And to say, oh, quiet politics on one year, probably breed here, this or motor, pan, grants on a marco. Chronis any be a giant. The one amico who says, son, on a boss more can say, you create industry, you create companies, to baby, a krono ne no bi e dey akofam because adwuma no say you wododo be miensa o Ghana anka unemployment so be ebe kofam
right
enti daddy wa be sofo yi dia ye koyi tu amanfofo kakra wonu amu asofo omo amugina ho wa wo ya asofo no mu san di watem se wa kaka se no okay no vote omo kaseti a won ba jo kan bi kirom
yo
daddy na me say e ba be ko enti wonu amu asofo omo amu enko wo so mo encourage omo di watem no ka bi kirom na kan bi kire delegate ni Ghana fo
abusiafo madaroma Munua modofo apostle Kofi Agyapong enende ene mo kase e be se eni die mu mesira mu ebre na wiedu se yadwene ne a etene yadwene o mai dachi yadwene pepepe ye o mai ade adi enya efiri nkroma penso be prince abri bemma kokudrofo a owo opepa wo politics se obetuma put things right yɛntimi nkɔso nyɛ mfomso ne saa fa bi nyɛ nkyirima ɛnya sɛm papa mom yɛ sesa ba kwasɛm mesira asɔfo wɔ Ghana nyinaa sɛ ɛbrɛ na wie du monwene Kennedy ho na monsɛm nsɔre ma ne nkran na monsɔre raka da dodo a ɛto aba ɛwɔ NPP mu ɛyi esi ahenefoɔ no ɔmmɛti sure so ɔmmɛto ɔma papa Kennedy na afei general election du so a ɔwene a mom yɛ ntoma no na ɔno ne obi a ɔwɔ political way o betuma ma niema etuma kona nim asinsania yehu we ene ma desra beretu obi anim enti sa edai beto aba no NPP omu baye mobo ebe ya reho pa edi munye mistake besamo a na mumma omanfo pe sade nyame twedi ampon asese no no enye adwuma na fe edi nsaye bi a bi mu pe kwan bi so kekansam bi a enimu no ehu hia eye godasu ni godasam yemfa tonche eno emfa sabi aduane topro so mani pani ombei awuyehia no anoden yehia bema kokudrofo a both foreign and local investors agility.
I see.
Yes, there are business tycoons wo pese Ghana wo do musika be wuram sebe ya Ghana kwase srebio but almost only when Kennedy is a president they trust him apart from him omunye obi ani bio enti now by ya menso kakra me person de twa masem to na omanfo hye no so mama
okay daddy da say woni edi nkoma na nya ntie so watwe book bi aba hona book na Japan na obi so a watwe say watwe you the book na die for ene di wi abetrew na mu sam na o man e twitwa ni pictures na edi edi go daddy ba chew ho asem kakra bi te sɛn o de kituwa bi
ma twere eniema kane no na ye 10 says akodu be 21 qualities what Canada mu Ghana cannot afford to miss him as a president.
Okay,
yes, 21 qualities.
21 qualities
we cannot afford to miss Honorable Akompreko to become our leader at this point in time.
That's great.
Yeah, we need him. We need him. And you know, Omanfo momie nyina entanechi na nokrediem yeto abama no me soma na mbikidi se adanse ebeba no wuwi na tinkwamu a wankasa wo wu sele
daddy 21 o mum bebe 5 bi man na anya aka na amanfo konya buku no bia omo abi hu ni asa
emre mu asemuti na meka baako ene se Kennedy ayo obi a onimade so hwe
okay
se bibi bedini nsam a afoforo de no ono ane de enam se oyo no kwafo nti ode no kuredie na hwade ni so yi a obunkunta sania obunkunta kire obi so bi ade ese chenesa ento ono ane de kura sania osi hunu so hwe na ono ade ni kuredie ni pepepe ye ebunkunta na sa ode Ghana ese ne nsa ono Ghana eketo ma no. Oh yes, so already one na the team po na din ene nia wahye ne nia hu no nya ni nyina na opeso ya babontino bebre ho kura anya so stand as a president ananke babontino oh enti no kwasem ni ye papa no momma ye so ni mu na onyankopon na asiesie no agimbre ana onyam ye asiesie o kan 40 sa edna dom ye mom ye so no ye so no a ebe ishramai
alright daddy da so ni no dey for chipan to jana e bia na be bia obi pese ofro no ni udi command ana say on je futu through tell o tinya na oni so ina encounter
number no yewura Kennedy ntina mde mawo enti wofra enka bibia Kennedy nkwa kwasa me su amenom Kennedy me Yesu Kristo a tie awurade Yesu ya me kwaje no me yinu a me yire ne memba victory ana Kennedy
Hey,
son, I'm proud.
That's great.
That's that's kind of 80. Be friend ma bonkobo na nya compre ko a fremi. Esu amenum Kennedy. Be biane Kennedy. Meche Kennedy.
You be create Kennedy drinking water.
Elu anu no.
About your Ken Junior Ken. About your company they start here no. Kennedy drinking water. And on CEO me and tie.
Here once we create job practice here. The papa na edi ni din ebu adwuma. And the baby a be gina bia kokora ya tutu ko bo Kennedy dia. Ya manka che boss. Na what was say? Oh, yet to me have a cophobia funny a baby woman. But she is so. Yes, no Kennedy. No vote.
That's great. So number
the number is 0551 536 775 0551 536 775.
Every time we ever need that, begin common or the leadership qualities. What it takes for someone to become a leader. Senator, once you be seen, a China on our president. You be now more busy on our Ken and I'm once you are obeyed and wide. Well, today, there are so many in common. I'm chair of 4 and Sana.
But you are going to software now. What were your bishops, apostles, evangelists, pastors? What be a software, a movable via. Tiasia said, a memophobia who will be a family. Active politics, so quiet politician, I went to me, and not just to me, no mind. A baby, I was channel. Can we say, Koya or Titan offering Precoso? A member of Koya, account offering, account type, also who better. What be I'm sorry, but on mano, young pattern before Papa, our Nick Kennedy, no more so my mumai. But the woman answer.
All right, not to say in China, a choir, no command of Kennedy Agyapong, Ken, and Kenneth, we are movie, and we are for King Group, we are Youth for Ken, and then movement for Ken, not just a Kennedy Agyapong, the group will be a worldwide. And subscribe to the channel, share and like. God bless you.
If Ghanaians were voting, why should John Mahama not be an option?
The fear of John Mahama coming to power is that one, John Mahama has not proven himself to be a good leader because he failed this country. So giving him another opportunity, like when he went out of power, he was going around now telling people that he has learned his lesson. This man, from his track record, he needs only one term, 4 years. Even when he knew that if he manages the economy well, he will have another term opportunity, that he could not even do it. Now that he has only one term, God knows what this man is coming to do, if it is not greed. So I'm scared for Ghanaians that alternative is not good for us, especially this message goes to NPP, that the alternative is not good for Ghana. And therefore, we have to be careful. And whatever decision we are going to take, we'll make sure we think of the country first. There are challenges, not might. There are challenges.
If the MDC didn't have John Mahama, but they had another candidate, it could be anyone, Spill Gabrad, Dr. Dufour, Guzitan, or Kwesi Ahoy, would it make a difference?
Yeah, they stand a better chance than Mahama.
They stand a better chance with an unknown candidate?
Yes.
Who has not been president before?
Yes.
With President Mahama?
Yes.
In the minds of ordinary people?
Yeah.
Will people not be so frustrated with MPP and say that, to hell with these people, just anybody at all, anyone at all? So then John Mahama gets a collateral benefit from that.
Yeah, you are on point. It's very, very true. That is why I'm cautioning my party people that, well, we have 2 years to make a difference again in society in terms of development. If we are able to do it, I think Ghanaians will give us another chance.
Great for him to be the king.
Yeah.
And I'm not into politics because of my writings. That's why I'm a little bit kind of like don't want to identify myself.
Yeah.
Everybody.
So those people who don't want to disclose that, and this is what we do. We do the audio interview, then we temper the voice a bit, but then the message will go clear without the name out.
Okay.
So people will surely get the message. That's what we normally do. So if you want it to be done that way too, we are cool. Just as if we are making calls and the people calling in, you hardly know this person, but the message is a key. Yes.
Okay. If that is fine, and then, because I'm an author,
That one.
and no matter, and then I've written a couple of books.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why I'm kind of like hiding behind this thing, but
Yeah, I get it.
And then besides that, I'm praying very, very much for him.
I see.
We need somebody like that. It's kind of like a savior.
Sure.
One individual opening a job for an African country. When you go to America, he knows very well that we call all African, all countries from Africa. Are you an African?
Yeah.
And I say, no, I'm not an African. And they are looking to you like you are rather the dummy. How can somebody come from a continent? I come from a country.
I see.
And I want to educate them.
So it's like they see you as Africans are in the same country.
Yeah, okay, from the way you're talking, I know.
Oh, sorry, my mashup got finished.
No. It's been programmed that about 4 minutes to pass off.
Oh, okay.
So from the way you're talking, I know that you haven't been there before. You would have known that.
Yeah, sure.
Every black person you ask, are you from Africa? I say no. And then doesn't make sense to you. And then I'll ask you, who is the president of Africa? Then they are looking at you like you are dummy. Yes. A country, we come from a country, don't come from a continent.
I see.
So I could have told you should tell me the president of my country to get them thinking. And so yes, I see something in him. I'm not looking for anything from him.
I see.
No, that is not. I wouldn't call him. And he knows my son, who is very close to Bawumia.
I see.
Yes, Augustine Blake. So he knows him very well. Yeah, he knows him. But he doesn't know that he was my stepson.
Oh, okay.
And they were all in the United States. He was in Maryland. Even the other day when he was making an interview, he mentioned that when they were announcing this thing, and my son deals with technology, that they were in his house. And then he will remember that.
I see.
If you ask him about, does he know Augustine Blake?
Okay.
He may tell you. So it's just my support, and then, spiritually I've been praying, and it is my desire. He is the only one that can save the country.
I see.
I have the same passion. Why is that we have gold, we have all these things, and come on, we cannot make ends meet. And like me, the whole distance now, I'm into farming.
I see.
Why? I have the same distance, and I go to farm, and I'm doing the little that I can do to help individuals in my area.
That's
You
good.
see? Yeah. And so I have the same passion and compassion. Why are we cursed? Come on. We have all the resources, but the management, and then people's attitude. This guy is not coming to look for any money from Ghana.
Yeah.
And I've been listening to him. Well, everybody has got his way, and I can understand him. I talk almost the same thing, even being a reverend minister. Change your attitude. It's the attitude that is the most important.
Yeah.
So yes, if there is a way, yes, and I think even this level that we're talking about,
Yes.
if he hears about that,
Yeah. And we want people, especially the older Ghanaians. Some of us sitting here, we know he's going to win. Some of us sitting here, we know he's going to
but
win.
if he doesn't win, I'm not into politics. I hate it, because I said okay, I founded Ochimai.
Yeah.
And he knows about it.
Sure.
It started from the Ochimai, the whole of US and then Canada. I was the teacher.
Yeah.
I didn't want to identify myself. And when Nana comes, he's Ochimai, or Ochine, right?
Yeah.
And then who would the vice president?
Sure.
So would that not have been a denouncement? No contribution from him? Why is he attributing everything is by me? Okay? Why? It's a divine intervention. If you look at it critically, then it's kind of like he has betrayed him.
I
right?
see. Yeah.
But it was a pressure from above.
I see.
Now you see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's a pressure from above. And then he's trying to kind of like balance it here and there.
Okay.
You get it now?
Yeah.
And then the pressure from above and the pressure that from above and then what is culminating behind the scenes. Okay, let me just go and then exonerate myself. That I'm not probably for this or for that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, when have all these kind of gimmicks going on? And this is the first time I hear about it. When somebody goes to a regional, whoever. Okay, are you not for this person? When did he hear that? I don't listen even to Ghana news much at all. But I heard that. And you know what we are talking about?
Yes.
So why is it that he kept mute? All this time that this saga has been going on. And then eventually he will come out at this time. When is the election coming on?
I think that's 28th.
No, I'm just, don't answer the question.
Yeah.
So just to lead you to, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the most important thing I know, and then even a reverend minister, when he was articulating his point against all these quack pastors, yes, I supported him 100%. Do I like everything about him? Of course not. Of course not. But I like so much about him.
I see.
Yeah, I like so much about him. You understand? And I believe that he's the only distant. Even today, I was looking at Archbishop Duncan.
Okay.
It is a scary moment. That's why even I call. I normally would not have called.
Sure.
Yeah, and then he predicted about 2 years or 3 years ago. And I don't believe so many people the pastors in Ghana, like this Otabel and this kind of stuff. They are not my level. Some of them, I see them as, comics.
I see.
But he predicted something. And it's about 2-3 years ago that there will be coups in West Africa. And I look at it, and they said it will start from West Africa.
I see.
Jihadi and all that. I just saw it today. And was this about this journalist who is a political journalist, young guy. I don't know, young guy. I like listening to him. I like intellectual distance. I think something. He comes, he discusses intellectual distance.
I see. Yeah, I know him. I've forgotten his name.
Yeah, if you research, it will come out. I just saw it not about 2 hours ago. And as a man of God, wow, it touched me very distant. And it's happening.
Yes.
Just now. And he didn't say Africa, he said it will start from West Africa. And now we are talking about 4 coups.
Yes.
Military coups. And it's happening. Very soon, it will spread throughout the whole distance. So, well, that's, we can end it this way, I normally don't have time with politics.
Yeah, sure.
I only have called. If you remember, if you can quite recollect, I called 2 times.
Yeah, sure.
And I just cut it off.
I see.
And then when you call back, then I say, okay, let me, So, most importantly, what we can all do. I'm not seeking fame.
Yeah, sure.
I'm
That one day.
If you Google my name, you'll be seeing me.
I see.
I don't. And I'm not looking for anything from you. No.
Yeah, sure.
I'm all set.
So
But we want somebody. I don't like it.
Yeah.
No, don't worry about it. I decided to call. So you can see. I just missed him the other day. I was in my farm. And I'm just simple like you. When you stay in America for a very long time, on my side. So I was in my farm, and then where he came to, just remind him if you get it, where he came to, there was a village that he came to have a lunch.
Yeah, sure.
PK Agyapong. That's where my farm is. So I read there, and then if I was in politics, I would have heard when he was coming.
Yeah,
I
sure.
don't listen to so. I read there, and they say, oh, he just was around here. And I was in my farm, you know. Well, in America, I could have called him directly. You can call Joe Biden easily, but you know, here, there's one thing that...
even when they call their own pick.
Yeah, now even look at that, the whole somebody like me, even now when they're starting, but, you know, when he becomes the president, the doors will be open, like American system. You guys can call Joe Biden now. You don't need any protocol to
Really?
talk to somebody. No, you don't. And here it's very difficult if you to get somebody to talk to him.
They do that because some people uses their voice in different ways, especially the opposition parties. They can use anything at all to do people.
I do understand, but I know that when he becomes the president, once he lives in America, and then he lived in Harlem before going to New Jersey. So yes, you can call. The other day I was surprised. I called Clinton when Clinton was the president, and he joined the conversation. He said nobody even had called him that day.
I see.
And it was ball. You know, when you see them like that, you would think, you know, it is me, and then it's the African perception.
Yeah, sure.
You know, it's not the king that doesn't want people to come to him or preventing people to come to him, but whatever we call them, you have a name.
His servants, the people around him.
Yeah, we have a certain key name for it. Do that, you know, non-significant people who live at the palace.
Oh, okay. Is it?
Whatever they call them. They make it so difficult as if, like, you know. So over here, when they see me, a simple man, and I say, oh, you know this? I say, come on, you're not a human being like me. And even when my statue, somebody can call me. Why not? Come to me. Why not? Is he a god? And the other day, I like the phraseology that he used. Is he a thing god? Yeah. Even God, you have 24/7. Can go to him at any given time in prayer. What about a human being?
So the last time I asked one question, that why is it that this is the first time, even though I'm not all that old, but I have seen people going on contest, even election, that people calling from outside, elders, priests, bishops, archbishops, everybody calling for one particular person.
Okay.
One particular person.
I told you that when I was telling something, I don't want to be a quack. Reverend Minister, I've been a Reverend Minister also for over 30 years.
Yes.
So I know what I'm talking about. Now you are contributing. Why? Why? But not many people kind of like, whoever is, advocating for him to become the president, there are one or two things that he might not like. Nobody. Even Jesus Christ. He said, if all men love you, then you have a problem.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Because our former military officer too. Because, come on. Ghana, we are sick. We are sick.
Someone said we are sick and blind.
Yeah.
And we are even asleep.
Honestly,
we need to wake up.
If you haven't really traveled out a little bit, you find it very difficult to accept Ken. you find it very difficult to accept, okay? You know, he's got everything that he wants. So why even is he, you know, so why does he want to be? The same thing like me. Why? The other people. The other people. The masses. And America is so great because America first.
Yes. And he's the only
That's
person
all.
using that Ghana first slogan. And he didn't start using it today or because he's looking for. Somewhere 2007, their interviews, everything, he used to say Ghana first. I'm happy criticizing my government because I believe in Ghana first.
Yeah, well, if you were in America, we use patriotism. America, that's what it is. It's not about individuals, but all these other guys, it's for their stomach. And a few people sharing the resources of Ghana to enrich themselves. But in America and then in the advanced countries, well, apart from the other one, the second one, which is the law, is applicable to every individual. It is that the legacy that you will leave behind. That is all. That is all.
So you being a man of God, let me ask this: is it the Spirit of God that is actually making people supporting people in a higher position, supporting one particular candidate, so that the masses will believe in the chosen one? Does God work that way, or this one is just a normal thing?
I wouldn't want to kind of like be this quacky pastors that they are only prophetic or they are only distant because when it's election time.
I see.
I don't believe in that. God, by God's grace, He has reached a dead person. If God haven't specifically spoken to me,
okay,
I don't make any pronouncement.
I see.
But young man or gentleman, let me ask you something. If you see something which is good, can you recognize it?
Yeah, sure.
Then I have answered you.
I see.
That's right. Apart from even the intervention of God. But what is the driving force behind all that? What is the driving force? That is another thing. That takes us into a different dimension altogether. And I can show you that not all people, like I've really told you, well, the way sometimes where I wouldn't like him as a, you know, my status in academic field and as a reverend minister, it is like a person telling you, if I chose it, we are what? But
I
I'm
see.
a shanty guy or a singer guy would say, wow, boy.
I see.
He said, come on, excuse me.
I see.
That's the area that I would say it otherwise.
Yeah.
And my temper and my everything, what I'm going through is like the way he talks. But I would have a different format.
I see.
That's all that I don't like about him.
Okay.
I wish even when I'm not all that rich, like, well, for me, being a man of God too, I don't consider rich like the way they see him that way.
Okay.
For me, that becomes even a burden, like it's become a burden to him. He can't just stand it. That people are suffering. And I don't think that probably the way we see him is that he might not go through financial constraints.
Yeah, sure. He has been saying it. He said sometimes he goes through a lot. He thinks a lot. He feels even headache.
Okay. The same thing to me. Even with my little distance that I'm having some labels about 16 a day, when sometimes even I don't have money to eat. But I'm thinking about the masses. This guy has no hope. He can't even survive today. The little that I'm given. And so I can contain myself, my situation, because it's not permanent. And so I will hire people. Sometimes I'm over there. Some people walk about 5 miles to my farm without notice. I can't send them away.
I see.
And so I have to accommodate them. And then where do I get the money? I haven't budgeted for.
I see.
But I consider that, hey, come on, this guy is looking for a job. And again, over my farm and all that, I'm educating the, hey, you can do this kind of job. Oh, you are who? This. You come from America. And I didn't come with anything. And so I'm showing them the way.
So this man is actually describing Kennedy Agyapong as a true leader who can lead Ghana, and I think it's on point because all that he's saying is the right word, and we need to keep it. You understand? You subscribe to the channel, you like it, comment. I think tomorrow I'm going to call him and then we discuss things. He's calling back again. Hello.
Hello.
Sir.
That's my small area. That's what I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other day I'm also into, for some time when I listened to him, when I came first and I listened to him, and they say he was condemning farming. And then all of a sudden, now he's winning cassava, talking about 2 miles. And I'm into, well, I haven't done it that large scale, but some couple of acres. And I'm employing people, pineapple, maize, and all that. Now he's advocating even for farming.
Yeah.
But that's where I had this and all of a sudden. And then the other day I look at it and then he has about 2 miles of fishery that he has donated to the military. I say, wow. Sure. God, it's really, that's where, I don't want to sound it too demand. The connection is coming. I say, wow, that is interesting. Because how many people can get the money to do cold store?
Yeah.
Nobody. Real estate, how many people? And suddenly, now I think it's more of, even farming. And God, when God created us, there's 2 important things that He gave it to us. And we are so blessed. He gave us life. Life to live. And the right to eat, life to live, and life to sustain the life.
I see.
And without the land, that whatever that we get is from the land.
I see.
Yes. And we have to use the food to what? To sustain the life.
Yes.
Now the other minerals that He gave it to us, and He has noticed that they are using it to destroy the land that we have, the rivers that we have. And they are exploiting us. Nothing is coming from the world.
Yes.
Oscar, manganese, nothing is coming out of it.
He even said that cassava is even more important than gold because what they can get from cassava is valuable than gold.
Yes. And then I know even mine, I've weeded 7 acres within less than 2 weeks. Without food, how can you survive? And then he mentioned about, and I foreknew before he said it, almost about 15 things that we can do with cassava. And I've planted this Isia, some even when I went to crop research, it's like 4 months to 5 months maturity time. And all this, and that's the reason that I'm encouraging these graduates that, they don't have any job. Say, look, if you weed 2 acres, my goodness, at the end of 6 months, you're going to get about 20,000.
Yeah.
And they say, wow. So, well, anyway, if you get a report, just let, you can forward it to him. Yeah. I'm not looking for recognition. Sure. I'm also recognized all over. If you see my name, I'm all over. Yeah. I'm not looking for any of these things. But like you said, why would you marry if you have married? Why did you marry the woman that you have married? If you haven't married, why would you choose a certain woman preference over her, all over millions of women?
Sure.
So the same way answers my question here.
That's good.
Why? If you see somebody, now nobody, none of them, if this guy comes, the former whoever, I don't want to make, then I think before we realize, give me and see, pack your things and get out from here. The country has been so, get out, everybody's moving. And whoever also they are advocating for, come on, fundamentals and all that, with all these degrees, Well, I'm an academician, and if you talk, you shouldn't be talking about, I'm not school bro. I said, no. The practical aspect that he has done, how many African countries, even in the United States, apart from like the Gates and a few of them, Warner and all that, I mean, he's comparable to all of them.
I see.
Yeah.
So you should just
And
forget about comparing himself to other people, and then it's just
like bro, full education, PhD. Well, I don't. That is not.
okay.
In some of my writings, it's kind of like that. You know, a doctorate who cannot create something. The unschooled is far better than him.
I see.
Yes. Now the evidence, the proof of the proof of whatever you call it is in the pudding. The eating is in the pudding.
Yeah.
The proof of the eating is in the pudding. Now, even if you have got Bill Gates, he knows very well. This one you can communicate to him. He lives in the United States, so he knows. But do you know when he got his first degree? Not quite about 12, 15 years ago. And he came to a state, that is the educational center. I don't have to educate him. Massachusetts, if you told him, it is educational in the United States. That's why we have Harvard and so many schools globally. And MIT, that's where the Gates went. 10 years, like 10, he dropped out. We call it associate degree. He dropped out. Now, who invented this software and all that? It's not Bill Gates. You see?
Yes.
And he just completed his full degree just not about 15 years ago. Genius. What about Einstein? Tell him that he should stop all that. Einstein, he's too much of class.
Okay.
And now if you have read the laws of relativity, who invented invented it? Nothing?
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's genius. And God has already blessed him. So you shouldn't be scared about the PhDs and all that. The PhD who comes to mess, who can say like that? What kind of PhD is that? You should take, I'm a professional speaker too. And then I wish he could. I give you the permission to record.
I see.
just let you listen to that.
Yeah, God willing, tomorrow I'll call you and then do proper recording. In fact, that one will go to him straight away, and then the word will also listen and then take note of it.
When I was in the United States, when Dr. Donko, the Junso, this thing, he was, I think, Minister of Energy or something, he was taking Junso area.
Yeah.
He schooled and got his doctorate from the University in London. The work is doctorate. If you couldn't manage a tiny country with your electricity problem, you disgrace us.
I see.
So you shouldn't compare himself. No. That's a talent, that's a genius. Now Bill Gates, when people were studying him for PhD, when he didn't have his first degree.
I see.
Genius. What you have done. People you haven't gone so shouldn't what do you call it? You really need to that kind of package. No. Speak your English.
I see.
The evidence is the practicality. What you have done here, people have to even study you. In America, you would have studied him to do his PhD. PhD about him.
I see.
Yes, and he knows. So I'm going to motivate him when I get him. Forget about all those kind of things. Education. Excuse me.
So
people have to study you, how you came.
Okay.
And his background, when he's telling his background, tears are coming. I started wearing sandals, shoes. Not shoes, sandals. When I was in middle school, Form 2. I was going to school with collar. my mother's piece of cloth.
Yes.
And mine was worse. He goes to farm with it, and then in the evening he give it to me. So I'm just like, he's saying when he's saying it, the kind of this thing.
So
Everybody wrote me off.
people should have even studied him, like study his life to become successful instead of considering his kind of degree and then PhD and stuff.
No, you see, that's what I was telling you. I see Bill Gates.
Kennedy Agyapong should be a subject to study, not to be considered himself as he's not well educated or those stuff. God willing, tomorrow we're going to talk a lot. Subscribe to the channel, like and comment. This is exclusive, exclusive. This is very exclusive, and you won't get it anywhere from. You won't get it anywhere except Rejoice Media TV. And hello.
Not his work.
Okay.
They were studying him as a PhD candidate.
Okay.
From what he has done.
Oh, I see.
While the guy hasn't got his first degree.
Okay.
Now, okay. Who taught the first doctor? Who taught him?
That is the case.
Who taught the first PhD candidate? Who taught him?
Okay.
Okay. So you see, we kind of like, this guy, Chirinka.
Mm-hmm.
You know that he has his only master's degree?
Sure.
But he was teaching people to become a PhD.
Okay. It means
If
he was actually acting or doing the PhD things without he having the PhD himself.
No, his mindset, our education structure is quite different. There is somebody, he knows it. And when I get him, I will just keep him bumping, and he will be, inspirational distance. Somebody is like 9 years and he has finished his first degree.
I see.
The mother will accompany them to the school. Genius. He had the brain that God gifted.
Okay.
And then there is the divine appointment, which is all comes from God's created person. So at the age of 10 and 9, 11, some are in a master's degree, he behaves like a normal child. But his brains, when he put the question to you as a professor,
okay,
you can answer. And then you think, he's just disrupting the class. Because his brains is above all that you know. All the new inventions are done by what? Students.
Sure.
Young guys. Curious. 11 years, he's finished his master's degree.
I see.
And he's so talented. And so when they go over there in the class, they separate them. Here, we call it IQ. You know IQ?
Yeah.
Intelligence quotient.
Yeah.
In next height, here we don't have that system. So now we are going to destroy that guy who is having intelligence quotient about 90%, and then somebody's having like 20.
Okay.
You see? So they separate them. Listen.
But over here, they just make they made them together.
That's right.
And the class will be like, you are a guy. You always answer questions.
That is the point. So here you are disrupting the class. Oh, yeah. But I quite remember there was this guy that now that I had the opportunity to be in the United States and then in the educational distance, then I realized when this guy, Max, if he gets one wrong, he will cry and cry that the teacher is wrong. And then we come on. And so sometimes all the teachers have to gather together. And then they work together, then they will find out that yes, the answer the teacher gave was wrong. We call him a day. He you cry, then kind of like immediately a little bit kind of, oh, didn't what
okay.
No. And then he knows that it's bad. And we don't know it. And so knowing the form for your academic system change a little bit. So the form 4 we have form 1 teacher, form 2 teacher, form 3, and then we have the headmaster who is also teaching. So they will confer together and then work it out. And then you'll find out that yes, the answer that they knew it was right is wrong. And then it's right.
So if it was to be American, they would separate that student from the normal student.
They measure, and he knows all what I'm talking about. And even his son.
Yes, he has been saying it. He said he has a daughter who's very, very, very intelligent. Very, very, very intelligent.
Yeah, more than him.
Yes.
It's a gift or something. So they have a way of measuring the IQ.
Yeah.
And so they separate the ones. And then they know all that. 11 years he's having his master's degree. And then the lecturer be very, very careful. The lecturer or the professor be very, very careful.
I see.
So when they separate them like that, they learn from them.
Okay.
They learn from them. So they will be doing there. And then when it comes home, he plays like the mother is the one taking notes. He can't take the notes.
Okay.
But the brain, so why are we having this kind of conversation here? So can't you forget about the bro food? No.
I see. Because he knows about it.
This is me.
Okay.
Whether or not I have a master's degree, what he has done as a prof, I haven't done it. I can do it. He's gifted. And now he knows all the dynamics.
I see.
And this is how the marketing, instead of going to, like we put Ken in the classroom, observing how he does his own distance, and then people will study him from first degree, second degree, and then third degree, PhD. And then you come out. That's somebody who started selling wish for this thing, the boo-boo.
I see.
Yeah, and then you see how pragmatic he is. And so you shouldn't be bothered about the education and all that.
Okay.
But with all this education has failed. It didn't work.
I see.
Somebody has hired, and then even that is the district, 7,000 plus workers, pay them more than the government making salary.
Yes.
And when the government can employ 7,000, forget about education. Yeah. People have to study you.
I see.
Yes, people have to study you. Here like this, with time, and then if it's the God's willing, you write about you, and then you'll be the textbook.
So when I look at Japan, will be a textbook. He's already a textbook.
A textbook.
That people need to learn to get into a business to be successful.
Yes, it's a textbook. We don't need, knowledge is a theory. School is theory, knowledge.
Yeah.
But without the wisdom to interpret knowledge, it's harmful. It's nothing to you. Now, when you go to school, that's what you learn. 1 + 1 is 2.
Yes.
Period. Done. What do you benefit of that? So somebody who announces and brings something out of this to make sense, impact on the life of people, to solve problems. That's what we're talking about. That's what kind of gifted in that area.
Okay, then I think Ghana we have a lot of textbooks because Kantanka is there. Currently, I think they say he just invented a bomb, atomic bomb or some missiles. We are not studying him.
I don't want to go there. Those kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's why he's also there. So we have a lot of textbooks.
All this kind of stuff. But look, that is not an invention. Invention is something that is starting from the sky. But if you go the banner, hey, go and buy this, go and buy this. Hey, you guy, you are engineer.
Okay.
Just let something fly. Is that an invention?
No.
I don't
It's
see that way.
renovation.
I just don't even go there. And I know when, even before I went to the United States, that when he started using his church members as laborers without paying them, that kind of thing, Ken didn't do that.
Yes.
Ken didn't do that. He's a practical something. And I've seen all the Kantanka say, yeah, the government have to help me this. The other day I saw Kantanka something, and it's a Toyota car that is using somebody's, you have made invented cars, and then come on. You can hear sometimes say, that's why sometimes you can insult you. He said, you're stupid. Yeah, I would tell him. Is this an invention? Then he would tell you, are you stupid? They say, the guy hasn't got a good temper.
Yeah.
Yes. The other day I saw when he was blasting that guy, whatever. Are you stupid? You're idiots. When I come and sit down here, I'm kind of like, yes. I would have given to them the same way. I talk the same way.
I see. He would have given to them the same way. Kennedy Agyapong is a textbook that Ghanaians need to study to make success in their business field. We don't need PhD. We don't need anything. Archbishop telling you this. Hello?
Okay, this will be the last call.
Yeah, sure, tomorrow.
You can even look at me. Because I just I don't know what actually is driving me so much.
I think it is time. When it's time, yes, everything has to start. Yes.
So he shouldn't bother himself about when, and I know that by God's design, I will get him. And because when I walk to him, he will just even open his distance.
Yeah, sure.
And then just ask me that the first time of Augustine Blake, when he just mentioned Augustine Blake, he knows him very well. I don't want to identify myself. That's fine. He says,
I see.
And he knows him very well. He's somebody to Bawumia.
Okay.
A high commanding somebody to Bawumia.
I see.
So just, let's all pray for him that, the Lord will bring somebody to... So look at the masses. Where is the country going now? Where is the country going now?
That is the case.
Where is the country
and
going now?
Otumfo advised NPP, and I think they are not taking his advice. He advised...
And that one, and that was prophetic. That's why you guys didn't know. And I heard it. And then when he was the first to give that advice, that don't just back anybody, but look to somebody who can deliver, which is also electable. And then everybody knew what he was talking about.
Yes.
Everybody knew what he was talking about. Even them themselves, they know. But they are scared. All this, whoever, Galamsey guys who are coming out and this, because he knows that if Ken comes, his work is done.
I see.
Oh, so you even that you are standing for Ken, you didn't know I'm not a politician. Anyway, I have two eyes, so I have the spiritual eye and the listening.
Yes.
I'm not into politics at all, but I can see that all those, and there's some of them is that they are going to be intimidated. And then like the MPs, they are going to find some people to, come and challenge them. They're going to lose their seats and that kind of thing. But they know who can do it. And I know that the first hurdle after that, by God's grace, with intervention, with God's prayer and all that, God will pave the way.
I see.
If you look at it in the physical realm, on the periphery, it's very difficult. But with God, all things are possible.
That's great.
With God, all things are possible.
Yes.
Every Guinean, despite the fact that, politics, like Dr. Bisia said, it's a dirty game.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to win.
Sure.
But the mindset of the winning, what vision he has, and all that. And if God wants to have decided to save his people, well, he prepared Moses for a very long time.
Sure.
And when Moses came, nobody really. Look at all the situations that we have passed through.
Yeah.
It was not easy. At that time, that's why it was decreed that all male-borns from the Jewish people, that one, they were Hebrews. They had to be killed. And now look at how God miraculously saved this guy to be raised in the palace, to give him courage. Now he didn't see himself as an ordinary somebody. He saw himself as a man, and he got to, even at the palace, he prepared him a foreigner. He prepared him to be the next king. So you see, when they have to pick up, he was the number 8.
Yes.
No, I don't want to go so much.
But he picked number 1.
I say I don't want to go so much, and I don't even listen to the news that I listen to, like France 24, CNN, BBC. I don't listen to Ghana news and all that. It's a junk. They yell, they shout, that kind of thing. Fight, no sense. They don't have the ability to reason. And if you dominate in the conversation, you are the wisest guy.
Yes. Even if you
so let's all keep our fingers crossed and pray. Everybody can contribute somehow.
Sure. Thank you.
And we all have to pray. So,
thank you very much. And I think tomorrow.
Na anapayen sa ka great ampon ha yana ne didin komo ba ku mienu be amfa honorable Kennedy Agyapong Japan. Ampon mo akwa ba.
Ya jamini.
Ya ntie ya hu se no on social media na other platforms ahodo also endorsement na eko. E dey no hu no honorable Kennedy Agyapong Japan mu anti no ama se no o de endorsement ama no.
The whole look. Just truth.
Okay.
The only politicians are assembled one and come from looking back because the whole Ghana. You be see that. The we ask you, we ask you no credit. You know this year no. This is so bad as so catch the pass many okwan no credit. And then kwa. We be go jana Jesus na meme so. That is the truth. Now who no cry why you this year? Yentia why you untouchable cry with woman say oh he ni ho. So he has never involved of anything now but like say or Jimmy say so maybe say no one day. And not quite enough no.
Okay.
E prove no say who I have na yin ne bisa de say better the chair. Number 1 nay.
Wo current administration ya NPP aban ya wo so sisi amanfo fi say o ma cause mess o ma create mess ne ne ma hodo be nti obi o free NPP aban yoko no ba bia no kware the same thing o compare honorable Kennedy Agyapong Japan to others na akana o yiri say ono gina so brane
Enye obi o free NPP mu bia na binya problem.
Okay.
Obi o bata na mamu no.
Okay.
The difference no. Obi a okana na do mamu no hu bia se ne Ghana fo ho bobo se ne ye bo pr. Obi bia okana na do mamu no ho na nneoma ayesei abefa ye maame sika sem so no kra na misuro no. Say wo campaign message be say for na say you Bawumia gentleman ye unye ye ala de ye na sango fo na mu nyina kana na do ho e ma nne we have been to nkasa no. So sango fo ni bi na platform so what will be our campaign message? That is the truth. Because everyone yet the bus will free mass after I mass. Mama Cecilia Dapaah kasemo no. It is the public domain but you doing so
mo edi
and you din na wasa me sheka de gabe me de chichi
kata wani zere obi an
na me san de no mas e shema ni se be ya obi kula mo so woni yeso still ye hu me.
Okay.
No and this angle of one na o mo kana na administration ho ama nne Ghana fo nyina bo o manifestation de abani no kra ba ko pe o mu bia ni wa mo di na Ghana fo ebe consider so much about amani bi and even within that and this in impono sango for do na ebata another administration no omo di party for na ngasa people no mo di o ma brought too much to say we a party ni a unya mo bi anfi obi a ho o frɛ ye mfa o chat no be ready no okɔ sa ni o ma na boso na ntimi meti we na o ma ya na sa mo panyin tu sure say mesa so akumi ho mi ma boso for so mo ndo ba nti adana de be ne say o pa mo Bawumia mo de say de mo di sa do no mo de ma na mo nyina mo bi say sa ampo kan men to aba no enko men to aba no ebe bebre even as Central region me am enko for me ma me mo kura mbo se minti bra ma bra na mentumi nya bibia mpantinti omo to aba. I'm telling you, this is the truth.
First as MPP person breaking 18 and also ultimate din kunim in the next election je honorable Kennedy Agyapong
omo mpa no krentia enga we bra ngani konso bi kra ha no se ya the party nationalist nya esokoto bi you Bawumia o fine nice gentleman onyini nso o fie bebre etinka one na nado ebe ya ade we nyina na bedu mpempe so se the cause will stay back.
Yes,
Nanka in the next even 8 years what that's wrong with the young man.
yeah,
nanka de na binya mano ba sabre ya dole se se 12 ayo 12
yeah,
okotoba o ngano kwa ngano kwa njo aponti na me 35 cedi aponti tilapia ya twem na akoma akotere no ba ku bia 25 Ghana cedi.
that's right.
O ma na etu aduane adidie first kenina adidie first kenina nkumu now with this current first administration obi e complain sa si e kodina platform so a me kodwa mbombo na wo se me nkasa ma Bawumia me kan dey asem because ono dey raise ni political career higher no economy na dollar
ne nyina so afeli
sisi no nyina edafo tebuso for dem ka no yanta obi a o mo dey maka no president mo beta me ba me okay e be me one face one me ma be because me say you will never even allow me to come to your place again but yeah e be me Baba we na 13 years me obia ni wa na onu ntina matiasi e ntina matiasi nti ubu ya me ye wa bu ya me so sama kan kra I don't care
ma me say dey twato o hwe MPP ko ye ballot na anu ya said o masi ahyehe susu na ono obo Kennedy Agyapong Japan eda ekan no o de cultural semu na o check sa na ma na send the teacher
o say e won masem
okay
look ready one
okay
ya ngupo we
ba ko pe
obianka no look ready e one ya me one
okay
na asesa de na akwa da wasam so we hu ni a hu se e ka bibi chi
okay
sahaya na wasa de no efa
okay
na yenim de nkofo nim ye benbenfo we know what you go do know to do me di matam o de di matam na o de je o kakra wona fokoto de ani na benbenfo na plan say sika ma bo no de etumi so ma wini problem position 4 years and they will come back again me sa na panyi bi akache maka wasam timi nsa rebeki bi o kache pray say Bawumia e kokra ne we nya 4 years no na ne ho asa ba ya kono ha adwene bebri na mpato me no mi oni betumi e de komwe na mo wo so kra de na maye amu afoti ase kra fe ne samai no ba bewu
ambo ya da great mimi say o hwe say problem pa the current mebuna wo Ghana ha AFC ya adwuma dia na wo hunu sonko ho no abomu in terms of job creation say papa ne ba obetumi di adwuma aba ma mebuna nya adwuma ya
ka se mu we da bia se Ghana ha no ma we I can't go for what they gonna say is make me hwe yo oni ma bi mo mfo mani hwe enye school samu se no enye school samu enye brofo samu
certificate sam
eye fie nyansa complete say o ma na da ho no entertainment alone can feed the nation.
Okay.
Kotokona dai. Has no way. Say me president. Na me tuso. E na me say memma entertainment nko ahwe o man no. We discussion kotokona discussion has mu. Because these two referees baba. E stadium no. Yati player bi nka e wo Zambia yakoto no. Yati player bi nka wo South Africa yakoto no. Has of mama has of sika o mo so akoto mo de. Na league na ba competitive Sunday do the bajo asoka ni stadium ni bajo
yeah be stadium
be trafi
odo
and na broche ko hwe ade a create employment transfer by sika boto bongo entertainment and kuya Ghana man na de maye no yet only 10% so e wira ni nyina da ho ni pante so eni yen nyina ko betwe ku nkan didi e be na say Yakob uchi akwa kukuyaye ubokuru modofo kakraka containers wo mu adwumayefo gum wo ba fie mba na bia ya ma off na ba betade o mu ma fie o mu enti nkahe akoma da kwan so ekota chima road ufi Kumasi kodu Accra the whole band so queer entertainment and entertainment in a tourism over send nip obi na be so na ni abren or ba from a jaibo for someone kwan wenji o man mre na nipa wono nko atumi create job after nipa almost 7,000 now was a baby must have another 1,000 account this year ya na obanyi so ka so betumi ewu o man na mo da mo fa nipa mi ensa ni nyina ho na mo hwe nipa wa touch life o Ghana both and this year we and this new we NPP new we and this new we NPP new we and this new we NPP new on fa ye call rounds ye ne call rounds asini fosu ayi obi won ma we 5 days 4 days o te bra so we bien go school ebi ni o ba o mo sa so ye this year na so NPP new ba anu aso so just ka quarter forms for fail you are not fair we are not many frame metro university I'm telling you me many gani me no many chambo ya dance for
there's a doye hu na ngasa na
say you know of and you sure say so we na president da
kwa ho nkyere
na nkasa wo kra na wo bo no mbo a opon so wo man yi nyina no obetwe na hwe nipa ebo no yan trouble ni so yesu nyina na say obi entwe na nya hwe obi ka say wo kro mu nyina na say yan ya de na yam protect njomu ko they are ready and these people too are ready to vote for their party. They have protected their own, although they are in opposition, but they have protected their own. They are ready to vote for them even today. But any all power no, you go for in a men trouble. And this about me, I don't know men trouble the doors of Papa and the back. Yadi, medical co, Abrabono, the Miami Mobo. You watch your dear now, so that Anya Bibia, some and your mom we had the pa. Me go village back. Maji be setu kwan no office e bo passport mu bebere ba me nko 5 years me je plan mu nko ndi ya ne mu bi de ya ka no kra che mo se mo amu ya adikinkra yi e be nya ba bia fa na wo mote matuvuo uti e babo wo ya delegate kakra ya de blo na wo de wani ji ho a obi a wo hu no da na wo be gina wo so de ndende ministers wo wi asi nyina tudi ba ko fuachi no mu nyina pese yantuma ba ko fo what is the motive omu ba bu sasa adin no president say India e di nti no mu yesa they have the agenda but you people don't know I mean the minimum na me kan ko wo de opa jame me da si
yes great yemisa ade ba ko Ghana for kan say ona bu obi a asane kokko ha na okasa ntentem na manfo kra ka ase bi so obi o ti se odi o man hye ne nsa wan hwe ko ko ton o man ni secret dia mankrofo sa asem wo ti aye ha na ye wo sen
oba ndojo nakuma hano wakuni bazai
da bi ente so wakuni pada
wada prison how many times
yante bi da
nakuma hano na enze yenyina yanto me mu na muamudi adanse se jeje kunfu nipa yedi nyesu sa yamfe ni ehu but yenyino ye ka che nipa do
revolution time ya de
ba mo chaw wansa me jama man to man for twice
mtoma
Ghana for anko sunlight yenyina ye ka ho e ko to ba man for twice ye wakuni pa mbumu to man for twice na de ko hano look at what prison how many times what could you do so come dia mo kan ni na here no there anybody will be on the name so
yes
the name so they say o chi nsisie e na o chi atro
okay
enti ana me that type wo ya sa pa na wakumi sunsun ko me no that is eno na ana munim o man no ya se o man say ehia fo bebre na ska fo kakra bi nje da bia wo yehia ni a o compromise undimi kan okre ba sa wo ye bold na kan okre say de ye ni mo ye tie ya nipa do papa eno na ona bo nipa mbo ma decide so mo nto abanyina decide say ono kwa na ba dia ombeto
okay all right great ye assemble ko ai persisi ya ye hwe na ye di ho nkomo say o hwe ye population wise na nipa edoso mabunu na edoso ema na ba se bibi kura si a omo bo ye ema ene nkwada o hwe sisi ye honorable botaya oba wakasa opese oba na mabunu ni di ye ema di ogunu sa su nu ewo honorable na ogunu nu a o di se kwan be na honorable be fa so obetumi amasa edi so ade hunu ya bem
oba ye nyina me bo na bem
okay
me say so the youth class men sa ye me say nyame ye Ghana say efie bia mu football talent ho
no correct
every house efie bia mu be na obi oni mbobo me ka de me man say what they more solicited fan mame minko villages footballers na we class obo ma wanya bo afọ pere wajan enne se nipa wa kumbo ni mbo but se mba pe ofia just imagine project ani pamba beye wo oman mu area wo free no mo ba beye ni nyina na bo community no e bo oman na ngasa nso aso enti se num any you friends ma dia any ke nya e be support because oman mu e ma bre papa se edwadie ye ni etu ko kongrasi o ye ni ye ma me no ma wada tomatoes o hihye no da so anajo ni bia na e de ka bi mo chi no mbuso omana cha mbasi ye bra nti wenti ka yi ehwe asama me wada wo ni baby koko no wo mu nyina ye nipa whatsapp ban tu ni ko mu ni emu mu fan no mu de so oba for sa nyuma we dia any youth dia on fa youth ba ensemble masa me adwuma me ye no
the next youth minister na gina ho no yɛnhwɛ minister tourism industry no wankasa so kora wo mu bi ni ade aban bi aba ɔso wɔbɛboa ma tourism na timi akɔ anim to the sense ɛne kora bɛfa mo wankasa mu bi sɛ ɔma mɛhwɛ tourism so ne ade but still ani ntimi ɔnabo akasa ɔba obetumi ayi tourism nko atimi de transform ɔman no ogunu ne sɛ saa ni so ade wo sɛ wɔ ha kwan bɛ na bɛfa so a yɛbetumi ama tourism anasa nsahwɛ dwumadi na timi ama ɔman ne sika
yɛbɛtumi ama na ama iska sɛ metu kwa akɔ Italy ekuro state bi de Venezia Venezia no omu ɛpo ɛda hɔ ɛna omu connect po na fa efie ɛna street bia ɛdan so ba ɛpo no de nsuo no ɛdam na boat ɛnam so fɛ kɛkɛ yɛkɔ a wotim restaurant o ɛnwom ɛkɔ so restaurant no aduane bia ɔpɛ bia wotua ka wia na wɔtenam wɔde be chini bɛsɛ bia 1 hour over se edu summer time sika Italy aban enyi mo free sa Venezia hono obi aba behwe me kra ma se bia this year pe na next year ma ko twa video clip bi e ho e fe yie utua na ote ferry no so na do na hwe Ghana na mi shire so ko ka so we jada we da we da bia mi du na me yora ho ensuo na da ho fa
ye bu agu kwa
senga ye sa ferry bi de nsuo yi so ana Sundays yakaso o e ferry we be tambo eno manya tambo ena e handle enti yatim live band ya live band tim aduane ye fo tim ena ye de mo nante sa ayi nsuo no so ye bonum odu wono ma no atia wono yele no ma ayi family ayi say singles ayi say ayi friends ayi husband and wife alone ayi say ena ye tua na ye say ahaye we de great tambo mo na tim ahaye kwa me yuji mu ahaye kidi mu na obi tua akwa boss ade we your friends akotie live band na wadidi on na busua no mo te safari so opani sika se na mfa makomo
ahoho bebre be bo man no bebre
enjore da okakra bibia mi so eno se go fodu no mo to net enne no mo ejeje na ma
ya ma na bi na bu afa so sa eti na se eye no krese se honorable Kennedy Agyapong ne se Ghana for the share o man challenge sa obetuma the tourism dey play am o man
entertainment especially football dey ka ho aso obetumi aye ma na bro so
I see Mr. Sadio honorable wa sembi a oka so as say NPP building on one kasa ne nkrofo man nkrofo so o incite party no anase members na against party ne ade o de one kasa adwomtofo a mupie ye e ba be ye campaign de boa NPP amanyuko na manfo fi say NPP ba ba mo neglect mo that is why recently ye ko assign off no kumawu artist dodo na ade o mani kokodi NDC eche obuja eye no kwese e ba fa wa ya o mo neglect o mo nkrofo nti honorable Kennedy Agyapong asama wa kana ye no kre ye nto aba ne fama no mehwe grassroots ene o mo kuma NPP amanyuko no
ono kan ye nto aba e ma no kra no oye segment da e ma grassroots na the o kan say etwa ya boy o say no tina some catch us say me and we for pass
because of
minti because wonni bibi a be point say engofo ne ba ye no bra me bra ye no
we
na me say MPP partner go say o do mu o be ko heaven but say ade bia was as isu a ye di o mu di de o de won ka ho but o de on the partner be ko heaven I think that is be no na be boy say e be support party na ya nwo a we are not heaven politics as as so asem me boaw no ba na wo so mo no da onya me project bi a me so na ye no what me support e sa be but no enkoso e wo ye nkofo me bu say o mu ebo a na tutu dwom ka che kwa me apia daddy kedi nim me ko dwam bo manya tembo why na tumi de nwomo kra ba out on TV continuously for 7 years. No. Why na what that's with none now say why and Masa, the studio because it's our passion. We can't stop. We are nowhere to be found. I'm telling you. Obian person can Obias. Obian person can play. Obias. Mengaso Munanye.
Yeah.
You will be born Mawisha, they are very good. Honorable a friend is a Shema, transport, minister. Mamma, how a policeman. Yamame Oslo Samia Ugu Ushiana Oma on Kosaka. Na Nipa Kakrema Bomudi and Yamame Haji Afati. Nipa be yeah, me that's woman in but put that position in part of the Maza. And then me to go back to minimum important. And I will come back. Question is, now have you spoke to him? Was he the one who asked you to come? Question is, you will never even feel at ease even to go there again. Because question about what was number two friend. No, no, I can't say, brother. And then you got this who will be out. And no man goes, wow, be Jayu, Apostle, Bejim, Ungobu. But one now, you will be a first, men can say a visible, not invisible.
Okay.
By leaders, some of them are seriously invisible leaders. They are nowhere to be found.
Okay.
Even if he give you his number of our what's happening or more brutic or can we are on
reply.
Who shall I say yes? And when you at that part in start and kuta positions, you only meet them in a funeral dance. I'm telling you.
The rest of party now, you can say, see what party, Miss Oman for no Kennedy Agyapong for Japan, man, a rare, a true.
Sir, Madika was any pump, a true. They are no Korean Casa said, woman rejected party force, especially the grassroots. Now, I'm just saying, we don't want to jump on your cover, no, yes, I'm someone is a. Now, you would be, I want to put me say. Then you be a friend say, a friend put no bush on a number, but in Saturday, nobody, I don't know. Because you know, on my nature, me bumping you for the break meeting will be active for more than 1 hour.
No view.
You say about the catchers. Every platform, Missy, I put up and you've been jailed for 8 hours of that. 8 hours. Or PN as well to me catch and say, must I go for the Mohammed too much? There was also double. Ya know, about wow, confidence on Diana or Manadi or Pimpin. A dear partner on the money. What's your hour? A dinner on the money. I had. Yet none the chief for 8 hours or buy no where the DP and say Hano. Meanwhile, your consequences of brains are nothing. The Besine, you need to be a cast upon a couple and the same of my back. What can you say, Hano? And the young Impono, if you are Monombo, the idea near that would be away. And there's also some of 1 hour to as well. Obu more young fellow be a man by a betting in another place.
Okay.
Now, what's about to Media must not make a media. Abrabani and the means me to come. Now, what dear.
That of the university too, we're doing distance learning. So we go there for some few weeks, that's on holidays, and then we come back to continue with our work. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Some of the visions of the president, and I also buy into the idea. We also want to eradicate poverty. So in doing this, empowering the women is not necessarily giving them money to work with, but we can also take them through adult education, those who have not gotten the opportunity to education, and then also give them help them through health insurance, and then empower them through mainstream working.
Thank you for the opportunity. Honorable nominee, I quote, competing with the devil for the crown emperor of lies and deceit, unquote, quote, a serial liar. I've also seen another story where during the short curtain ceremony for the Kasua Western Bypass, speaking to Pink FM, you referred to the former President John Dramani Mahama as a mad person. Oh. Honorable nominee, you are an honorable member of parliament, even then when you uttered these words or used these descriptions. What do you have to say, especially so because we would like to have role models of people like you? The question is, what do you have to say about these descriptions of a former president because, attributed to you? Because I am sure that the nation is watching, our children may be watching, and we want or expect that people like you, members of parliament, now being vetted to become a minister of state, will serve as role models. Do you think that or those comments allegedly made by you are good examples for our children to emulate?
Honorable Nominee, let me make it simple for you. Did you say those things attributed to you?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yes, I said them, but then I have an explanation.
Let me ask you another question. Looking at yourself today, sitting where you are, would you have said the same thing, giving another opportunity?
Mr. Chairman, no, please.
If no, would you want to retract and apologize for us to move on?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I will, but before then, I will also want to explain myself.
I have a follow-up before her explanation. Do you regret those comments attributed to the president, father of the country at the time? Do you regret those comments?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Yes, because it was a political talk, and I'm sorry for that. Thank you.
Chairman, if the deputy majority leader insists, why not? I can yield the floor to her, but I know that Chairman had to persuade members to continue today's sitting because we're pressed up for time. So that being the case, Chairman, it's only proper that I proceed and curtail the discussion after just 3 questions. The nominee is our colleague who has satisfied the requirement of Article 94 of the Constitution, and she's already been elected as member of Parliament. So, congratulations. President Akufo-Addo has many special initiatives. The initiatives include 1 village, 1 dam, 1 district, 1 factory, 1 million. Which of the initiatives are you responsible for?
I can tell clearly that the length of time we spent in the chamber is affecting, so we will make it quick so that
my question is simple. Which of the special initiatives are you responsible for?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I will be responsible for the 1 constituency, $1 million when I'm giving the nod. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Where will you get the money from? Says where will you? But the manifesto made it clear. We will take a part of the capital expenditure budget. They say when the information is available in official records, you know.
Chairman, thank you very much. So, apart from 1 million, you will be a single.
Okay, the honorable ranking member is as tired as everybody, and we thank you all for attending. I have no question for you. What you can be assured of is that all the members here wish you well, and we will do whatever we can to assist.
Selection. Dear no mohuntra.
So say in fact, 87.9. The kind of campaign you support in Yanka first 5 days, can you wasn't here boom? Because come out to me will be part of the first 5. But because he is soon buying fairness, justice, until we want the right thing to be done. Makacho's already there's signs. He said, election economy a partial. Because those who are supposed to organize the election, and the will be able to take a decision.
Yeah.
That person says, I belong to one camp. And so you can imagine how it looks like. And the who said no, and I've heard intimidations.
Why intimidate you? Sasa you come and tell. Alan said, Mobian Srobia, Mo don't feel intimidated. Or be intimidated, you will be or NPP man.
Papa, baby, so. Yeah, the who to Oma, Oba out. I be make pronouncements on belong to other camps. No.
Ala, na say Kennedy nini and matna emrasi bejom for years. MP be need nechi.
Uko di nechi adia yo. Yana ye kan. And the MP ni nechi MP be di Bawumia ji.
All the MPs are with him.
Exactly. What does it mean?
122 MPs.
What does it mean?
Said by the leader.
Yeah. Enunti. And I say, in order to avoid intimidation, rigging, you have a centralized place near being in 2 years as a Bawumia and a Bawumia. So be it. We are one family. We proceed. But the Akos video, so we are referee. That's our one team. That's a good diaba. Can you imagine about regional chairman Eddie Bawumia? Regional Secretary Bawumia. They said openly they are part of the campaign team of Bawumia.
I've insisted to be at this program here today because of one thing. When I embark on the journey to capture Kowe constituency, there were only 3 people at the higher level of the party that think that it will be possible. Almost everybody doubts it. The first person that encouraged me and give me the hope that Honorable, you can do it, it's Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Whether coincidental or not, the second person who was my party father is also here today. And I wonder how it happened. I went to his house and he told me, look, we will support you and I'll make sure you will go away. Nana Opo Bill is also here. You all realize that during the last election, there was a minister who came and stayed in this constituency for 3 nights. I was very surprised when he called me on the way that he's reached Ho and he's coming to stay with me in Ho for us to work together. And I think you all know that person. Honorable Osapo Mafo was in Ho for 3 nights to make sure that we capture this seat. So I am extremely grateful for the support these people have given me. Despite the inspiration from my very good friend Kennedy Agyapong, he also supported me financially. And I'm extremely grateful that we have won the seat.
to ashe when mo nam for Kennedy Agyapong I a friend a compreko and wonyam wone papa ye na hu mobro tima abadaye enemy ma edikimu a compreko Ghana na to for that was
party. And now so one got to organize the election. What do that can be? And so it has become necessary. And convert the new traffic from share. So so yes, that popular omini. The popularity a bottom.
So a bus says I call in Peninfuentia. What happens?
I can't speak
because I don't see say Mombesa. When I listen to the Deputy General Secretary.
They should.
We're sure.
Because this election is going to be conducted by the monies that they contributed. 300,000 plus the 50,000 or whatever. And election. And you almost can say a percentage. I'm not sure the executive will look on. Otherwise, they may be shocked what will happen after that decision. They may be shocked what will happen after that decision. Oh, possibility. That's what I say. Any problem? And I say, "Mon family election na mon koto." Ya fire ho adwene. Yan so be election obabi.
Go independent.
Independent. Now nipa 8 omi na beduma go independent. They will form their own party and also contest the election.
Hey,
why not?
You are breaking NPP.
No.
Lawyer.
It is the executives that are breaking the NPP. Now this,
maybe
let's use common sense here. Let's use common sense here.
Akuma FM 87.9 Kumasi.
You yard any ubia say yeah 10 9 say you need to change na be ni say. And you na breaking party no. You are breaking the party. Who na breaking party? Nya 9 na come do one call. Omo break wo ye tin da change na. Don come happen no and a breaking party. And your decision will be taken. And it's important that we take note of that. Until me starting me foundation of this argument say already no the election is not fair because executives in decide somebody could not baby no must say referees and to what person contest we need you have to do extra work to say the go away
Akuma FM
you should have at the back of your mind away na me ba and to wait mu dey be anim me here jumadene me exercise well me kai azuma ko bo the finish say when ikuru. You know what he did? I'm not called professor for nothing.
Yeah.
What do you about bedroom crime about? And he's saying, my boy, my training. But he knew say Hono was a disadvantaged place for him. Oko ni ebu no oko. Osi ubu me bu akwa ehun. That is what is going to happen in this election.
Then I'm kind of convinced of because look, considering the air cost, it appears that Bawumia has already won the system.
No, not at all. I think
I'm using the word he has already won the system.
The system. Oh, the system.
But
the votes we have. He has the system and we have the votes. And he's saying, "Yeah, quite pro, baby, I'll be do bia." And look, I say this. I know the nature of delegates and politicians, but in our case, the candidates originally, when he decided to go run, decided to test whether or not he will be embraced. Or sa approach no kai. Ti wanye se o gada nipa, wanye se o tue sika mo bi, wanye se o ye bibia. So a natural organic love na nkrofo show. Wo kwa mpenifo frɛ ko shebu including those people who have been compared to come out openly some support to Bawumia. They call us in a closet and tell us fanfu na yɛsi kyenkyena yɛanka ebenya ama ne nti yɛaka na emom ɛtoɔ no deɛ wo ne yɛto ama because na yɛ party ba.
We sure.
Yes. Party.
Bawumia was Ashanti regional. Euphoria.
One ko Bantima. Euphoria we. Uko Bantima. Ka urebe ho. Okaso na mo nyene so kakra no bia to bu no mo hwe no. Ni t-shirt nya ordinary t-shirt designer one.
Mama Mizu.
Omo ya.
The former delayed vice Misata. Mama Mizu.
87.9 Kumasi. Obi no can him and unfortunately for me he has no message. He only go
Bawumia has no
and
message.
Talk about Kennedy Agyapong. And a power grant. No sigasu ya fananye. Yetitima obi aboa yakase epenomine nomana jesi anye do sika. It was directed at Kennedy Agyapong and that has been his message from onset.
Bawumia any message.
That be what message is he delivering? Look, and let's look at it this way. This election is about what you have done for the party, because it's the party that is choosing the leader.
Yeah.
We are what you have done for the country and what you can do.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what you have done for the party and what you can do for the party. Did you hear Bawumia? He said he would appoint 10. He will give 10 appointments to each constituency.
Mm-hmm.
Kennedy said, "Oba be create new manner ubia nyabiaye." Bawumia said, "Or the 10 appointments never break constituency." And to say which of the two is a messenger? What will you say? May ye drum ubia nyabi or some them nipa 10 per member constituency. Ye can Kennedy kwa was say my essay Congress 2012 na parties gamna sign check. Minority na me call majority. Me na matter pickups. Me ato t-shirt 1 million. I mean he mentions all these things. Bawumia is not able to say one. All he said.
Bawumia can't trust on a boy, northern region votes. And with me, the MPs.
It is not true.
Why
the resolution. The
resolution
of the chieftaincy issue in the north brought us vote, not Bawumia. And let me tell you, all the northern you know they were Christian communities. So you remember in the future, Bawumia didn't do that. Please, he didn't. It seemed massive, but he didn't. The party did. And you can numbers are election 50. Yeah, the 50 plus 1 revenue. And yeah, parliamentary seat. So breaking the 8 parliamentary seat, you could president. So you have to look at the population, the pros and cons. As much as he will appreciate somewhere, he will depreciate another region because of where he's coming from and where he stands.
And I'm more Kwakoshia finally to decide.
Obia bedi Bawumia echi. Kakra no. Enya possible. Say DC for e Ghana nyina. Obia di Bawumia echi. I don't think it's correct. Say nka yebiem na president ku yi no free me no metie ni statement there but na menya convinced.
Oh really?
Oh yes, menya convinced kra. No who nana is no na me die minimum ni say history catch them say ota as a president ota will be echi ema na be president ya owi a wo ba so.
Okay.
In Cameroon, Ahmed Ahidjo, the first president of Cameroon, none vice in Paul Biya, the authorities, and who manipulate ya Wobekono, and what the Paul Biya besiso.
Okay.
Thinking say Abia Paul Biya Bekovano, Paul Biya and Kovano. Now, was about Kurumuho. Or by the Paul Biya the year no or call France or maybe you Nan we are Guinea. Akwaya obetu Lasana Watara.
Yeah.
Sakwano.
What are about a Cote d'Ivoire?
Aye, Sa Guinea. We no Nedino na a confuse me. Unim. Someone know Afghanistan.
Yeah.
One the French troops.
and a president so one no pay. So bebo no ho ban.
Yeah.
Ade chi ade no ye no.
I know you're Gambia.
Okay,
Guinea.
Guinea in America.
Okay.
Gambia they see enye ku o. Sisi.
Yeah.
What you say? Ono so obetu no. One de see Nigeria. Tama former president no wo si akonwa so no. And no recommend ya ko ma bazu ye o. So one nice guy one wabọ me ho ban also obebo ho ban.
Damboya is some na wo kan.
Why?
Mama di Damboya.
Damboya. So how dey make no. Na anu ye wo be fila akonwa so ma we akwa transfer no. Also security akwa we dey.
We're good.
Fa. Or down man who says, dear, no, I
want to see.
Entiana and fa say, me come the machi Jacofia Santin or cover me. And no out of 10, no, must a bear one and not 2 be.
I think, Offer, you are giving me a very rich input because I deal with. But they must want to form one. If that is the purpose, so people will cover somebody. It wouldn't happen.
It wouldn't happen.
Go think of what.
Because Crown says, no, titi. And can normally no MPP as some day and come and found. Nemum, because Mimi say no. Papa. So tun kushia. Neja sheba and ransom copper papa. Nami bojen na shina frano. Ne nkushia nina. But we nipa all the mention and a public way so. But me no, I don't believe what the president is saying. Enyamenko. There are a lot of people are omufu say there be. Enu kwan say basa. Me dia mentia say I didn't DC phone nyina. Obi asore aba mi achi na odi. Na the tosu tu a ya me de kakra no say MPC ni so omu di akire no. Well, I don't think it's a woman disappointed or monk to such an extent, so woman ye effective.
Okay.
What do you mean, constituency in country? Will be our two. Say, the Omo can say, walk on Yash, Butom, and Habeka, say, you're too much of Yasante. So would the amateur. And also, it won't work. And you know, it will be better see a baby or be uncle. So on with the amateur no. The Kobani say dear to me no coffee mentiase. I don't know be a debut win. But me no I was saying say me no MPC ni di Bawumia it will even be a disaster.
Oh really?
Oh yes. E dey na utumi akoka, dey na odi akoma constituency a. Dan for e dey na ba for wa umu nu kura o ye MP no. Dey na odi abele. Na wasa be recommend obi amaye. O to the amateur no. We are individuals one by one. Obetimi ka say what we call it MPC say it say edi Bawumia chine. To me in politics and to me it doesn't work. It depends upon say the over conduct to message how they call. Say most of them ubusan said the nanado ye no enu abi na obeya na was it there be adena dabi adentina dabi say the best is so ka say obeto ade oye no so but bebre obianka.
Alan in Asante region, what do you see difference from what Bawumia ebeye?
Well, Asante region there dealing with them you must be extra careful.
Okay.
Now when you are internal also, so most of them are disappointed in Bawumia. Ya nya bibia wo kurum ha. What you say? Bibia no ye ade no sa oba na wo bekasa na obetumi agu nkuntapa e meka nkere so digital man. For so many years and now onya digital. Economy na ahwi agu. And also now ahead of economy chira de krontia we are expert ade no ehwi agu ye. Eno ne party say me nam de me meti we digitization me de kwai.
Obeka chirem sa akwala ye wo ne ne ye be ma do Ghana card na ye dey me am ye hwa akwala no kura no me Ghana card ni ye hu ma me eno de aduane bre me ye pede be me ahoto so because already waka chire say Ghana card any 1,000 interchange wo be fa Ghana card meanwhile waka chire say Ghana card no betumi afra ruple ebe pem na oboa emma so obi enu obetumi de Ghana card akogina airport bia around the globe some the Ghana card is through plane but you insisted on it the credibility so no and integrity is at stake.
Wow.
Yes, waka sama woboa the obeka bia see a kase ye transfer for 2 hours 3 hours now the Bawumia answer more ba obi akura ntwele ni hwe no and asam so ya ne etuo nyina no so no ana beka ne nsem na me problem am me woni alan say da no na to ye dey da no aban no if you disagree with the government normally no the you ni say otwon ho
yeah
na what na mo last minute ya aginsem ha ebegu e de be na obetimi aka a wonka ho ote de mechira
I agree
entino ayo mo problem there
okay Kwasi that is saying
million cities to say here.
Mommy, I say any day.
Okay. Kennedy Agyapong can say be say we are into business. I will share the pain of Kennedy Agyapong.
Okay.
Was it before dollar no be 15, 16. Then the sika what Ghana cities we are $40 million.
Yes.
Dollar ni quadruple 15 is sika be $12 million. Sure. How much money now will lose here to Bawumia incompetence? Me pacho, say interview person o caption yes say me say Bawumia or a criminal. Hey, Ghana a serious country and can see a jail Bawumia. For the attempt to see what be contest the crime is a crime. MPP form for Bawumia Chemate Agyapong Agyapong come nyina mom
for the first time.
For the first time 5 on the ballot paper Omomra John Mahama be flow Bawumia me dina hey me bo empire pa me empire bo ne say send the MPP for the your man come enko sa na Bawumia emra yes me empire bo eye Bawumia me hia say Nyankopon so tie me dia offer Bawumia mra na Bawumia say ogina be di ka say o wabiti JM twice me say this time you be ma JM atena say you be ma you fufuo yi na biti incompetent words and Yoma Bebre. Nayiri and invented that word incompetence. And now Samira Bawumia, a do time I ever to a bar. No, the Maya Fia Katana home. But Ghana for the Madi, the Metri Ghana for Adrian Koso. Who said Samira Bawumia put a bag, a Monko Google, Namotion price. Samira Bawumia bag be anywhere less than 1 million cedis to say okay,
before we wrap up, let's look at the probabilities. If Honorable Ken Agyapong doesn't win this election, are we still going to see you actively involved in the NPP campaign for the 2025?
If they continue the way they are continuing, big no. I'm telling you. You think I'm afraid? If they go the way they are going, me when I go back to America, if you say you can win without Kennedy Agyapong, let Adumaku Befi and all those guys go and do the campaign.
The party would call you, the
call
elders would beg you,
call me,
will talk to Kennedy.
You think I'll always be a fool? You think I'm always going to be a fool to them? Spend my money for these young men to insult me? If they stop, fine. If they don't stop, count me out. I'm not afraid. I'm telling you.
Let's look at the other probability where Ken wins. What would you have to do with the other candidates?
Other candidates, if you like, join. If you don't, I'm telling you that I'm not campaigning as if say hell should break loose at all costs. Kennedy Agyapong should win.
Okay.
You see, that is why I'm doing clean campaign. I would not feel shy to call anybody. or anybody who feels. One of them has approached 2 people saying that he feels I'm a nice person. The way he has been with me for long, he has made a mistake about the things he said against me. I said, leave him. He should live with his conscience. All of them except one. Yeah, he called that he wants to see me personally and apologize. When you were disgracing me, was I there? And you want to come to me quietly. Well, he has said boldly that you go on air to apologize. But why is this man going out there to apologize? I leave it to Ghanaians. I leave it to the party people. I leave it to the party people. But media, if they continue like this, the word reconciliation, I will not understand. You can bring Jesus Christ to explain reconciliation. With this insult, with these lies that they peddle about me I'm quiet.
Probably they are seeing you as a very tough person in the race. So
and all this time they didn't know some you're tough.
Or they thought probably, oh, Kennedy, the way he's talking, I would contest probably you wouldn't have even there go to pick a form to contest. You'll be speaking with them. One Central is a very stubborn constituency. I know you probably might have been told. It's the Zongo constituency in the Upper West region. Each and every one of the executives stands on its own. I mean, they have their reasons why they would move to one side or not probably move to the other side. And I know across Ghana, you've met a lot of constituencies that has traits of some of these characters. And I know you'll be very blunt to them actual that this is my message. That is where I want to move Ghana to. If you buy into my idea, fine. If you don't buy into my idea, fine. Are you seeing that you reap good number of votes from the Upper West region?
Yeah, because I'm also a Walla boy.
And a chief as well.
Yeah, I'm also a Walla boy. So if that's the way you want to go.
Yeah.
But again, I love Muslims.
Sure.
Because they are so honest and sincere if they say they love you. And over the years, the way I've lived with Muslims, I'm not afraid. Because they are one kind of religious group that if they say they support you, they support you. And they don't care where you come from.
Okay.
Because the help, I have given my radio station, my television station, for them to teach Islam.
Sure.
Free of charge. I help.
Be blunt, you know. I'm a strategist. I'm sorry, I'm a strategist. I'm a strategist. Strategist, any baby I know. It is only Ghana and I would the economy ni call IMF also a strategist. NPP for Oma clean campaign Ombenyasem because media okay may reply. Obi also a strategist. Also a strategist. Embra ye taking over power. Not dollar a 4 cities. And then dollar a 12 cities. We are strategists. Excuse me, strategists. We are strategists. Please. Omomienye clean campaign. Omomienye clean campaign. So anye clean campaign. Media assembly on the kabia meyano. Mamenka semtro. March 2022. Namisika aye $40 million in cedis. August 2022. The value of the $40 million na 16 million. One is so strategies for Ghana. Mama mo bi ehunu mo. Ya de afie nyansa ebe bu Ghana man amena ye. Choboy. Right. Get ya free atebubu any prime nebe. Strategies bang and was say otumi eye factory ama atebubu omu fa nipa 960 emrantia ni mbaba wa wie school omu nya adwuma nye moti ho amuso ye strategist moti ho emrantia ni mbaba wa wie school nya adwuma nye muso ye strategist mimi timi be steel plant no I'm employing 1,000 workers in this country by next month. Me no me no one strategies. Me wa cold store, the biggest cold store in the whole Africa. 31,000 tons. Mo amuki ho, abentu ya moka, abentu ya house girl ka, abentu ya security ka. Efi amuti bi nyina amuti mu free. Me metia enipa 7,158 workers in this country. Many no one strategies. Please, they shouldn't go there. They shouldn't go there. Mimi $6 India, a Turkish near Medinica, Ewo, those are the bremi. And me money deposit. Not dollar, no. 6 cedis to $1. In August 2022, over $100,000. I have the evidence. Between 1,550,000 Ghana cedis, meaning the dollar was 15 cedis, 50 pesos. Where were the strategies? Where internal politics? But maybe say who can some begu menu maso mama nkasa mekasa media mekasa timisramo momi yenye party nisio omo di school ene huna enso mbotom are yeni ayanko school ye botom wedu me once one person campaign a me yes, some machines we are seeing to campaign for one particular person. If you answer, I see them piminyansa, and I'm a human. So they shouldn't underestimate me. They shouldn't underestimate me. And your mom met me, I'm a Ghana, a tumpong. Yet you are more strategist, tourist site in the whole country, undeveloped. Your tourism, a bit me disika, abagana, more strategies, motiho, and Brantiani Maba when Yajuma. Her and Sasi Amiba a daha from Prime to Kintampo. The number of factories I bet me a creti. Am I young men and women in this country and Yajuma? Mosori Amaka Brofu. If be English, you go chop. Your pocket is empty. If English, you go chop. Choboy. Bawomo akasa me message, you know. A daisy womo. Because enyuma amayano. Womo ntimi nyenti. Erom kantudia. Yamfa hontunche. Sorry, your strategies. Strategies. Any baby.
Alan at the 2. Kennedy at the 1. Hey, Papa no ba in Opoku den. Opoku Nsafwada 4. Ni nyina wo de eka. Be me na ebenya effects e wo maba to isu ana. Wada roma.
Well, and said the effect wa abato make super delegate no. But ebenya influence wo the way mu wi ase e be cosmic world no ehunu wo mu nyina the way of so whether you have cosmic approval or not, say me fancy yes or sura jiwa tumu anase or not no. Sa numbers ni benyan sanso also. What you here? Aha, the obi yi ye no e be kire say ade na wo kope no. Sunsumu a e wo wiye mu ni nuamu ni ade the cosmic approval na ye jiwu tumu ana. Then am so be nipa jiwa tumu ana. Sa numbers no nyina betimi a kire sa.
And no sir, you link it to omo numbers be a crowd dana.
The woman they say Obia on the date of birth.
Okay.
Amoko ye balloting. Balloting a number be one interpretation as a who damia make training in
Majao cry.
Eti Sabia ya start free say yes ya will be number 1. One connected to home. The color no you will gold, you will red, and you will orange. Meaning lucky colors. And the lucky day is Sunday. It is will be connected to home one in the plain man language in the say or Tarinyamia Kuma. Na what genuine aspiration, or what genuine aspiration could have number 1. Now, who could genuine aspirations answer? It naturally it naturally give you the opportunity to receive cosmic approval. It can be na woyi no. Actually, say na dan shed the minimum or genuine aspiration. Na genuine aspiration no am na direct cosmic approval la. So you can soon move here. If you mean can say sum ni ne ho. It will be on shedam because election here the aura and now number one with that aura Cecilia orange any gold any other know it means well unique or cosmic approval. Number 1 no.
Number 2 Alan John Kwajo Chematin.
I said number 2 highly favored. We were cosmic approval with genuine aspiration. But number 2, highly favored number. The color is white. The planet is moon. The lucky day is Monday. And on one cat also said the Kwajo. What's your name, so? Lucky day is Monday. And on one cat said the Kwajo. Number 2, Kwani number. Numerologically, the ancient that need negative effect. So, when a negative effect, Nendi Pano, all lucky I be a friend compassion. Because we are crown number 2 are connected to moon. Nani lucky day, ya Monday. Nani color ya white, you know. So, what the other, ya can a braba who Nendi Paya, ni mopo pana, na then anymore. Automatically, also, you're highly favored. Say, or new the cosmic approval, and say, Osoro, I say, I did not put the Libya Bemre, but Osai highly favored. In Tinya, a nipa, a bet me I did not to moon 10 papa.
In this case, there's upper hand number 1. So
that be number 1 year cosmic approval with genuine aspiration.
Okay,
it was all merensini the autopsy no.
And I went so highly favored. Will be a one yam dom there.
The difference in this way in Yankopon and Nimuadum with genuine aspiration, and the way you're compassionate with favor from men and women. Baby, I could be a yajutu.
Okay, no wonder Alan Cash, baby, could be an uncle for dinner. In this case, 1 need 2 no dear, 1 no extra 2 no.
1 extra 2 no.
According to analysis,
1 extra 2 no. But me and number no would be downplay numbers in the year.
Good. Number 3, I am for Jogati.
Jogati. 3 connected to Mars. Lucky day is Tuesday, and the planet color red. Now Mars and Kasano a spiritual being with human experience. It will be the Jogati and Kasano. Why you 3 there? Now it's a sunsumu who are doing pa. Say yes, sir. Or the terrain about terrain, no, but the retrogressive energy is similar. Joe bet me accord anymore. Why I call last minute to be die? Because you're very retrogressive. It has a over here.
And channel Mabamabunu.
Aha, we are through one. Not the enough say no, Sabe Chassia. It's 1 real. I saw me to 1 billion Cotabia. We want to know 900 million, not simply a bomb, not 100 million, not just what I say, Tiama, Abembuba, Nafi, or Mwajai.
Notice that be Abidjan Namu.
Now, I think you're more much. It's been a Kufa Duna Maneno. Because you're number 3.
To a corner chisa.
Retrogression. The president here won the match in December. Piamu Beria and Guasianco.
Example,
Woodrow Wilson. Our U.S. president. Last minute, na Japan again na Banuma de Tochata. I'm a broker. Tena fu manu oye fu. Ya obe 7 no US na manya yi Ronaldinho.
They are singing so.
On the 21st match. On to number 3, on to last minute your current accounts na $6. The Kobo in Osako use fake passport. Samuel Tomu and Kobeno and called them besine. And Tisania man win Celine Dion.
Yeah, no boy, Odohon.
Also, Cratrin, they say, I know, said them on the Kilhunja Kukuno.
And I'm going to put a say.
And the numbers in Chantro. A 2 Cratrin, they are not just over last minute. Mkoyi no asa wabamuabu no wajai
na nipa da sani bi to we nya akofo we aba ye ha wadwene a obi ti obeda hu se okura number 3
say this a wo show date of birth no ya wo December also be ka 1 and 2 na bom and ya wo March and no so number 3 because any third month and na she wo 12 3rd 21st 30th wa sani ma we ta kutia pa.
Okay. Yanko number 4. Kojo Poku Nsafwa.
Number 4. A number connected to Mercury. The lucky day is Wednesday. And the planet in Mercury color is green. Almost the area says number 4 is a very difficult number because there is no weakness in square. So what is square? Also here 4. Akonya ubuni 9 ba akwa. Which means so that because I say akonya no. Me to say here, I say 9 no, 9. And they face difficulties in whatever they do. But Oma Bemunsu Muntem. It's not a way in the equation says where you fall there. Adiana okay, remove a strong number, Papa Oma Bemuntem.
Number 5. Number 5, Yawafa, Pinocchio. I could tell you, or say.
I could tell 5 connected to Jupiter. Na planet na kasano. A planet in Jupiter. Lucky day your Thursday. And a color no. Yellow. Pneumonium color pa. Na number biso obi ebe wuni May. And I say ebe wuni 5th 1985. Teso kura number 5 ni bibiano. Ya na omo ho ofe pa. Eti nipa pe omo asem. Baby ombe kobia nipa ji omo tu.
Eso yakwa mo mayeska. Some me ka ho omo mayen
ka ho
amini keti mu ina ewum
but nipa no e be do atum no last minute no mo asa
sorry ayi ma abra wo so
omo ayi wa ma
we so funia we so
is that one John Mahama has not proven himself to be a good leader because he failed this country. So giving him another opportunity, like when he went out of power, he was going around now telling people that he has learned his lesson. This man, from his track record, he needs only 1 term, 4 years. Even when he knew that if he manages the economy well, he will have another term opportunity, that he could not even do it. Now that he has only 1 term, God knows what this man is coming to do, if it is not greed. So I'm scared for Ghanaians that alternative is not good for us, especially this message goes to NPP, that the alternative is not good for Ghana. And therefore, we have to be careful. And whatever decision we are going to take, we'll make sure we think of the country first. There are challenges, not might. There are challenges.
If the MDC didn't have John Mahama but had another candidate, it could be anyone, Spielgabrad, Dr. Dufour, Guzitan, or Kwesia Ahoy, would it make a difference?
Yeah, they stand a better chance than Mahama.
They stand a better chance with an unknown candidate?
Yes.
Who has not been president before?
Yes.
With President Mahama?
Yes.
In the minds of ordinary people?
Yeah.
Will people not be so frustrated with NPP and say that, to hell with these people, just anybody at all, anyone at all? So then John Mahama gets a collateral benefit from